spend some time with the dead.
Oh crap, it's lagging. Sorry people, we're just cut it out. It's lagging so bad. I don't know what's going on. Hello and welcome to What Goes Bump Tonight, everybody. We got special guests, Randy Real and Tommy Tombstone, of course. As always,
you know
Mr.
who
Trevor
it is.
Hey.
Oh fuck!
Wait,
what a way to
wait,
start.
are you still playing the intro, or are you not?
No,
No,
fuck that.
no.
It just died.
Internet
It
did
shot
not
it
You,
down.
want it
no,
tonight.
you still got to play the intro though.
Bam.
Maybe if
You
it
got to
never
play the
loads,
intro.
it's not even
It won't.
working anymore.
It won't officially be an episode if you don't play the intro.
We can play the sound. I have the sound.
Yeah.
On demand almost. We'd be like, hey, can you like touch the duck or make it go off? And it would just start lighting up and going crazy.
Why should we be afraid of you?
All right, now it's official. It's
Now it's
official,
official.
everybody.
There we go.
We
Episode
got the
is
intro in
started.
and everything.
Feels a little
Jesus
better.
Gosh, that was
It feels
amazing.
better.
That's the new way we're doing it from now on. We just dance the whole time in ugly Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
But
It's
then
not
we
there
didn't tell
yet, but
anybody else. We just didn't coordinate.
We're
This. It just
feeling
happened.
we're feeling in the spirits today for sure.
So speaking of
I guess
spirit,
I'm still wearing a sweatshirt. It's not a Christmas sweater, but
I mean,
you know, close enough. Close enough.
planchettes, Ouija's, it's all like the same type of saint bullshit. I don't even know. All right, but let's jump into this bullshit for sure.
All right,
It's
let's-
not
let's
even
run.
bullshit because this is the craziest shit. I want to hear what you guys have been doing lately because since the last time we've talked, I know we've been on investigations together, which that's not news to anybody at this point. But like, I know you guys have done your own thing too. Like, what's been going on?
Well, I eat every day. I
That's
shit
good.
every day. And
That's
I
good.
piss, just like everyone else. But also, Randy and I, we look for dead people. We talk to dead people, and we try to prove that the afterlife exists. Whether it might be ghosts, aliens, whatever,
Etc.
etc. But yeah, we've been. God, the last time we did an investigation with you, that was at the Poorhouse Museum in
Ooh, woo.
Hartford, right? Is it
Yep.
Hartford?
I have no remembrance
Yeah, it is.
of
It's
the
Hartford,
county.
yeah.
What?
Van
what
Buren
month was
County.
that? Yeah, what month was
Oh
that?
God,
That
was
was
it
September,
October?
wasn't it?
Was it September? It was very close to October, but it might have been early October, late September for sure.
Yeah, it was early
It's a long time ago.
October, late September, somewhere in between there.
So yeah, we did that. We'll talk about that in a second. There's a lot of
For
talk and
sure.
share-
Oh, there's a
share
lot
about
to
that.
unwrap there.
There's a lot of just
Oh.
like meh.
But yeah, Randy and I we've done a few investigations since. We did, God dang, I gotta think now. We did, okay, so one of the coolest ones we did this year, despite like it wasn't like insane activity, but we went to the Other Side Paranormal and Mortuary Science Museum in Lansing, Michigan, which is, if you
Fuck
didn't know,
yeah.
Lansing is the capital of Michigan. So yeah, we went there. Ben, shout out to Ben from Afterlife Road. He
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
did that
Benny boy.
place. So I watched Ben's video and I was like, dude, this place is awesome. And he basically kind of helped me out, get the contact information for that place.
That's awesome.
So we reached out and we did it. And that place was, oh, dude, anyone's got to check that place out. If
We
Yeah.
definitely should. We definitely
But
should. We
It's
gotta-
in our
definitely
neck of
I
the
was-
woods.
I was gonna say, especially you guys, anyone in like Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
because it's in Michigan, and we were very surprised by that place. It's weird because it's like in a strip mall, right?
Oh,
So
really?
you walk in there, yeah, it's like in a strip mall. So when you walk in there, you like walk in, and then to the left there's like a record store at first, and then you like walk in, and then there's like another little weird, I don't know, what was it, Randy? Like a clothes store thingy?
Yeah.
Type
A
deal?
Banana Republic.
yeah, like a Banana Republic. By the way, what's up, Kendra?
kind of
What's up,
clothes store.
Patricia?
Hello,
What's
everybody
up,
in the chat.
Patty?
yeah,
Hey,
shout out
Patty.
everybody in the chat.
Those
Kendra.
dweebs. What's up?
Patricia.
So yeah, you walk in there,
A whole bunch of people.
and then finally you hit like the main area, which is like they got like this little like
Yeah.
yeah, like the good shit. They got like a booth thingy with like I don't know, all kinds of shit. They got like Halloween props. They
Mhm.
had Art the Clown from
the
the what do you call it? What's the movie?
Fuck, what movie is
Randy,
it?
you know what? I just watched it for the first time the other day. Actually,
Terrorizer
Terrifier.
or
They
Terrifier?
got
Yeah.
him. So like, dude,
Never-
I was like, oh, we walked in there like, oh shit. And then to the left, they have their oddity store. So
That's awesome.
So John and Cindy, that's the owners. They're the coolest people we've met in a long time. So down to earth, super into paranormal. They've had not too many people that investigated the place.
Really?
And Ben and I are like the only people. Well, Ben and I. Well, Randy was a part of it too. He hasn't put his video out yet, but
Yeah, it'll
we're the
never
only-
come out.
we're the only ones
20
that
years
done
from
like
now.
a video there. But they got a doll there that's in the paranormal section, like
Ooh.
the museum part. And you open up
Yeah.
the door and you walk in this. It's not very big. They're gonna expand it, but they got all sorts of haunted ass dolls. One actually made it on the news.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's
creepy.
what's her name?
Sarah
I'm forgetting
Bina.
it. Sarah Bina, there you go. Yeah, it's almost like a Halloween prop doll. It's made the
What
news.
the hell?
And then they got another doll in there that's probably the oldest doll I've ever seen in person. I think it was
Yeah.
from 1802.
Yep.
It's from the Civil War, and they got it in this glass case. And then they got this haunted voodoo doll in that room.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But it's also a mortuary science museum as well. So in there, they got like the haunted dolls, but they also got like caskets. They got blah 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 blah. Shit from funeral parlors,
Etc.
yeah, etc. And
Postmortem pictures.
yeah,
so
I mean,
the
dude,
heavy
it's
shit,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Really good
So
stuff.
anyways, I don't want to go too long on that, but it was such a really cool place, and we definitely got some great stuff. That video's out. So I highly recommend that to you guys and anyone else that's in Michigan, or just like how
For
often
sure.
do you see a paranormal museum besides like what
You
Zach
don't.
Bagan's haunted museum?
Like,
in
sorry,
Vegas?
you just
Dude,
you
yeah,
don't.
I don't know of any
Very
other one.
rare.
These would be the only two I know of.
Yeah, unless you
Yeah.
count antique
Yeah.
shops and shit.
Yeah. So that was like a super cool experience. So we did that one. We did. What did we do after that, Randy? We did the. I know we did. We just recently did the. Well, we did actually, you guys were apparently in like, I think at the same time. We were both in Grand Rapids. We
See,
did the St. Cecilia Music Center,
Yeah.
that's
which
awesome.
is supposed to be Grand Rapids' most haunted location. That
Had
was a
no
fun
idea.
one. We got some good stuff in there. I haven't put the video out for that. It was like kind of hit or miss there, but it was
Mhm.
still a really elegant location. Super cool.
Yeah.
The people let us go all night
Yeah,
by
I remember
ourselves.
seeing the photos that you posted
Mhm.
of that place. It looked really nice.
Yeah.
It's really cool. You can find some cool stuff online about it, and there's some videos that people talk about it being haunted.
That's cool.
And then we
though.
did
Fuck yeah.
ever since the last time we were there. Then we did the Birdsell Mansion in South Bend, Indiana. Corbin Bentley runs the tours there. That one was beyond bonkers. I literally got like, and a lot of people might think I'm bullshitting, but like Randy was there. I got literally choked out
Yeah.
by
Oh yeah, me and
By a
Trevor watched
lady.
that.
Wow.
in her room. I basically held up this mirror, and I was trying to create a portal because she had like this vanity set that they like. It wasn't hers. Corbin said that they like donated it for her room, and I came up with this idea because she had this little like mirror, like the old school mirrors that you hold.
Yeah.
And I picked it up, and I was like, what if I created a portal? Like I look backwards into the mirror and see if I can see her in the mirror. So I did that for a little bit, and I felt really weird. And we were getting some Melrim hits, like hardcore, like it was just nonstop. And then all of a sudden, like I put it down, I put it back, and I went to go check the recording, and all of a sudden, I just felt like my throat collapsed,
Oh,
and
fuck.
I started choking and like coughing like crazy. It was like crazy.
Yeah. That's
And
scary.
I didn't know
That
what the
is.
hell was going on. I thought I was gonna vomit too. Like I felt like sick,
Damn.
and it was all like super hardcore all at once. But it only lasted for like what, Randy? Like maybe like a minute or so.
That's
Yeah,
still
like
a
a-
long time though, dude. That's crazy.
And then it just stopped. But I
Yeah.
can guarantee you, I also saw her and like an apparition. I obviously we didn't capture on film, but that was one of the. I very rarely see apparitions or anything like
That's
that.
insane.
But I saw her. Like everything in that room was just insane.
Oh yeah.
and
That's
then
fucking crazy.
the basement. Brandon, do you want to talk about the? I'll let you talk for a second. Do you talk about the basement there?
Oh yeah, the basement. So Corbin told us that the basement had a portal in it, and at first I was like, all right, you know, I didn't really know if I was like, all right, yeah, cool. And he said that different spirits, you know, come through this portal from different locations. So I found that pretty neat. So I was like, all right. And when I went down there by myself, there definitely was a different vibe when you went in there.
Yeah.
Like a lot of energy flowing through the air, and it just felt real heavy. But yeah, so we went down there and we put out devices, and things just went nuts right off the get-go.
Really?
Yeah, like everything started going off. I was just mind blown.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
we set down like instantly. Like we didn't even set up for like our shots. Like cause like now what Rainey and I do, like we'll
how
get
you
the
guys
night vision
properly
set up.
do it.
Yeah, we'll set up the night vision shot. We'll just put our equipment out, and then we're like, all right, is everyone ready? And then we'll start. Dude, we got down there. We didn't even finish up setting like the night vision, and I set this REM pod down. I think
bang.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. And when I mean bang, dude, like if you watch the video, it went like instantly into the red.
That's
instantly.
crazy.
No, there was no green, nothing. It was just boom, red. And the music box in front of it was going off.
Like
and then
what?
over in the corner is like this well. Like this well. What was it? Right, Randy? It was like a well.
Yeah. It was I can't remember what
wishing
you call
well.
those.
Yeah, like
Was
a
it
well.
like a sump like
almost
hole?
Like a sub
it's
pump.
like
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like a
I know what
sub pump,
it is a well, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like an old sub pump hole.
So that hole is what Corbin claims all these spirits are coming out of, which what she calls the portal there.
Yeah.
And so that we got that REM pod going to red. Then I was like, okay, so I set up another Mel REM by that, and that thing goes instantly into red too. I've never seen anything like it, and
That's
just goes
cool.
nuts. They're going back and forth.
Damn.
And then later on we did radio session. And when I mean radio session, literally like a normal radio, I would go get it. I don't feel like getting.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about with the knobs that you play with to tune it.
We're just manually doing it. And dude, the shit that we got through there was just effed up from hell.
Yeah.
Because he
From
told us
hell.
Interesting.
they told us that most women that go down in there get like sexually touched, like
That's
in the ass
crazy.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And
rope.
it was saying, no, I don't know if we can say this on here, so I'm not going to say it. But it was saying the R word, R-A-P-E.
The
multiple times.
That's
Tara was with us from Paranormal XP.
You don't hear that on the radio, folks.
No. And it was basically what I got from it is I think that it thought Tara was a prostitute.
Oh,
because it kept saying some like innuendo shit about her and talking about like, oh, you look better with clothes on or blah blah blah, all this weird shit.
Fuck.
And the craziest thing though is because Corbin told us that this is the portal to the basement, and Randy can tell you we got a response. It says, "The basement, it's a portal." Like clear as yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
That
Clear
was
as
like,
day.
dude, it was nuts.
So cool.
And then it
That's
said
so
portal
cool.
like 3 or 4 more times. So that was
Well,
the
eluded.
craziest like radio spirit box session I think we've ever had.
That's insane,
What do you?
dude.
How do you think spirits use a portal though? Like, does
What do you
it
mean,
just like manifest them? Like,
Is it like a
from there,
is it
or,
like a
can they use
wormhole
it to
they
go other
transfer?
places?
Yeah, or
That's
is
what
it
I
like,
think.
I don't know.
Yeah, because like Rainey was saying, like Corbin was telling us he was getting like he went to these other locations and he was getting these like spirits he talked to there that was coming from this portal at Bird Cell. Isn't that what basically he was saying, Randy?
Yeah, like clear across like the United States, like he was getting other spirits he had communicated with through this portal at Bird Cell.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it was really strange. Like I said, you had to be there to feel.
Yeah, I mean,
energy and
I
stuff.
think like
you could
sometimes that we're the
basically-
fucking portals too, because we project that energy as well.
Pretty much are.
I think
it can be used as one.
And no, I'm not, because like the history there is so sparse. Like we didn't really know everything, and even like Corbin and everyone else about the bird cell, like they don't really know too much of the history, or like something like really bad that happened there. But he also mentioned down in that basement that there was tunnels that went underground. Remember this, Randy?
Yeah.
That went to like other buildings or something in the city.
Oh,
Yep.
And it was, we couldn't go in there because it's like caved in now. But I think this had to do with he thinks it had to do with the mafia.
probably.
And I think what Rainey and I thought was, well, what if they were killing people in there, shoving bodies in there? What if there was like maybe rituals that were held down in those tunnels? And that's what's
Totally
creating
possible.
this like super dark energy down in that basement. And that would maybe, because like it was talking about like, the whole sexual R word thing. Maybe people were R'd down in there. If that makes sense. So, but yeah, like that, I don't know. It's odd, dude. And I'm telling you, dude, like that place is gonna be on the map. Like Birdsell Mansion is fucking nuts. It's fucking incredible. We were blown away.
That sounds like
that
the place to
located?
go.
South Bend, Indiana. So like where I
South
live,
Bend?
it's
Oh, really?
It's not too far.
Yep.
40
too
minutes
far.
from where I live. Yeah.
So it'd be like a
probably like
3.5
3
hour drive for us.
For us, yeah.
Oh, dude, it's worth it. It's freaking worth it, man.
Oh,
Is it
totally.
expensive or what?
Not
No,
really.
it's $250 for
That's not
6
bad.
hours.
That's
We did
not-
it
I
from
mean, I'd love to do
or
a
8
full
hours.
overnight though. You know what I mean? Like I don't like getting
Yeah.
limited to like that small. It's not a small window, but like you know what I mean, where it's like, can I check
You
in
can,
at this time and leave whenever?
You can get, I think you can do 10 or 12 hours for 300.
Which is
Yeah,
basically
That's still
the
not
whole
bad.
night.
That's really
No.
that's not bad.
No, the
So
only
is
thing
it
that
like-
sucks.
When like what window did they give you? Do you start at 6, 7, 8, 10?
Was
They
it
let
like
you
8?
wite it. No,
Oh,
we
like-
went there at 6. It's 6 to
Oh,
2.
6
when we did
o'clock.
it.
Yeah.
6 to 2.
They let you write in. They
Yeah.
give you a quick little tour, and then you're good. They leave you the hell alone. You're there by yourself.
I don't hate that. Yeah, I don't hate
Oh,
that
dude,
at all.
the only thing that sucks, like I said, is there's no electricity. Well, no,
Oh,
there
wow.
is in like the main
One
room.
room. Yeah.
Like certain rooms have it,
Yeah.
barely
Couple
any,
rooms.
and there's no heat. So if you go now, you'll freeze your ass
Freeze
off.
your ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Hey, those
Yeah.
old buildings are hard to get back up to
Don't-
code.
dude,
And sometimes it's just literally impossible to.
I'm
because
totally
you'd
okay
have to
with
tear
it,
down
too.
all of the walls and like.
It does suck for investigating purposes because like equipment doesn't like cold for one. And then
Mhm.
not only that, I don't like cold, so we're bundled up too, and it kills your sensory depth. You know what I mean? Like where it's like you're attached to what you're doing. Like I hate having 10 layers on and being like, well, if I got touched right now, I wouldn't even know it.
Is there any? You're like
Yeah.
at a spirit box. You're like, is there any spirits here?
Yeah, like,
shit.
like your teeth are chattering when you try to talk. Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah.
Like Eloise was that cold. It was rough.
Yeah, Eloiso's fucking cold, bro.
It was like
literally
negative 3. Yeah, I was gonna say it was in the negatives, and then the wind chill made it like negative 13, and we were inside, but it's not heated. And that
Why
fucking-
would you? Why did you do that? Why? How?
It was the first
the
time we
date-
got to do another big
It was the only date
investigation.
they had. They had like
Yeah.
2 dates, and we couldn't make the first one because it was like a Thursday night. So
Yeah,
we're like,
so
okay, we'll do
we
the
went on
Friday.
Saturday or Friday, was it? Yeah, it was Friday.
It was Friday.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if I could do that, dude. Like, I really don't know if I could have done that.
That'd be
Bro,
awful.
it was pretty brutal.
I wore like sweatpants and then
He
another pair of
melted his
sweatpants.
fucking shoe.
And I got so cold that I literally
He
almost
like
burnt
put his.
myself
He was
alive.
like basically they had this giant like torch heater, and he basically was like, I can't feel my feet. Like I need to warm up my feet. He just put his fucking foot basically inside this fucking thing, and I'm like, dude, your shoe's fucking melting.
It
He's like,
did.
"Oh my God."
100% did. And I was just like, bro, I don't care right now. My feet feel better. I felt so great.
Nice.
The only other place
Sacrifice
I was going to catch up with the last place. So, so this kind of ties in with another thing with Trevor and Riley and everything. It's something that we do here in Michigan. So, I have a new video coming out. I just finished it tonight. This will all tie in with each other. So, I just finished it tonight, and I was going to announce on here. So, I'm planning on premiering this video. This will be my last video for 2023.
Hell yeah.
I only put out a video like once a month. It takes forever.
That's
So
fine.
that I'm planning on premiering it next Thursday, December 21st at 8 p.m.
Ooh, ooh.
And this will be at a location that Trevor and Riley know, Randy knows. Here in Michigan, they pretty much all been in Michigan until this next coming year.
Yeah.
So we have these Paracon event essentially. It's a paranormal convention, paranormal meet and greet, and it's called Ghostorama. We've had it the past 2 years. We've had it
so
at
growing.
Yeah,
It's growing big time.
various locations. This coming next year, we're having 2 so far.
Yes, sir.
The first one is at the Bell Mansion in Fort Wayne, Indiana, which is going to be fucking stellar.
Sweet.
So stoked for that one. And then the second one, which is I think it's in June. I wish I had the poster with me to pull up or whatever. But this is the one I did that Rainey and I did about a month ago, and this is the one that will be premiering next week, and it's called the Historic Beacon Club.
Hell yeah.
Previously known as the Historic Beacon Club, it is now called Allée La Ferme, which means at the farm in
Love
French. And if you're wondering why it's French, if you guys know the Henderson Castle, you guys know the Henderson Castle.
Yeah, I've been to Henderson.
So the owner of Henderson Castle is named Francois.
Yes, sir. Francois is awesome.
France.
He's fucking awesome.
He now owns the Beacon Club or Allée La Ferme. It's his other restaurant.
He
actually owns like 3 different places.
I love that.
This place we did is he owns it, and that's why it's in French. So we did this place about a month ago, and I didn't go in there expecting a whole lot. And once again, this is where the second Ghostorama event is going to be next year. So everyone will have a chance to come here, have a booth,
meet us,
hang out.
Extremely affordable Paracon too. Extremely affordable.
It's free to get. It's free to the public.
It's
if
free
you're a
public.
if you're a paranormal investigator, you can have your booth for free. As far as I'm concerned, from what all the other ones with Dan, if you're an investigator or content creator, you get in for free.
Yep. He's been very gracious to us. I love Danny.
Yeah.
He married my ass.
So anyways, Dan invited us. So we went there and did it. And like I said, I didn't expect that much, right? Like I didn't know, we didn't really know
I never do,
like,
and shit happens every time.
Yeah. We tried to look up online. There wasn't like hardly anything. So I don't want to give too much away, but we went in there, and if you guys know, I don't know if you guys ever met Shane from Dan's group.
I think I met Shane. Yeah, we've met Shane.
Dan's
met
awesome. Shane is
He's
the most
so smart.
intelligent human being
Fucking
on the
genius.
Have
He's
you
a
seen that?
wizard.
Have you seen
his
that
board?
device he built?
Yep.
Board? Yeah, dude, it's fucking
fucking board.
crazy. He had it at
So-
Ghostorama when I was there.
He explained
So-
all of it to us. So sweet.
Dude, yeah. So we went in there. So Dan says that because he's done it, the only people that's ever investigated is Dan's group, SMP Investigations. So when they went in there, he was with Shane, and he had that board, and he said 60% of the activity was from the bar area in the library.
Yeah.
So this is what he told us. So we started off in the one room. We didn't really get shit.
Yep.
We go to
How it should go.
We go to the bar, and shit just starts getting weird.
Bang,
You can ask
bang,
Randy.
bang.
Again, I don't want to give much away because I want people to watch the video.
Yeah.
It's good.
But I will just say there's a
lot.
haunted slot machine.
That's crazy.
A haunted slot machine.
Oh, I
This
have a
might
story
sound
about
pretty-
haunted. I have a story of a haunted slot
He
machine
does too. It's
myself.
actually wild.
What? You have to tell that in a second.
I will.
And then the craziest thing that happened, and this is probably the coolest residual energy I've ever experienced in my life. Dan had this video. So one of the previous owners, it's been passed down. This place is from the 1800s. It used to be originally a farmhouse, and then basically got converted into this dinner club. It's a private dinner
Which is
club.
awesome.
Yeah, so there's like a bar in there, and there's all the dining area. It's like fancy. And so he starts playing this video of one of the previous owners with her and her grandson.
Yeah.
And so like his grandson's like interviewing her, talking about her life. So
Yeah.
Dan
like,
starts
just
playing
a
this.
little biography.
Yeah, and he starts playing this video, dude, and just shit hit the fan. That's all I'll
That's
say. I don't want to give
crazy.
it away, but I'm super excited for
Smart
for
investigator right
her.
there, though.
Yeah,
Like,
props
bravo.
to Dan. It's
He
incredible.
thinks of everything, dude.
He does.
So, yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I want people to know about the Ghost-orama.
No, that's
event.
the hype you need to know about because that shit is
No,
fucking awesome.
I'd say every spot that Ghost-orama's been in is
It's
a
been
super
bangers,
haunted
like-
spot.
Whether
Oh, yeah,
whether
every
it
single
happens
one of them.
on your investigation or you decide to come back yourself because you liked the location, which everyone we went to has been awesome. They're very unique. Every single one of them is unique in their own way, and they've always been accommodating. Like Eden Springs, so awesome. Pawpaw, so fun. Like it's always growing, like Riley and everybody else said. Like Ghost-orama is gonna be big. It's gonna be the next big Paracon that like hits the road, Jack.
Oh yeah.
I really believe it.
So yeah, that's basically catches you up since the last time I've been with you guys.
Fuck
What we've
yeah.
kind of been up to.
Yeah.
We might have done something else and I'm forgetting, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, you went to the Moreau Demon House. So you didn't
oh
really get
yeah.
to-
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't
yeah.
remember that too hard. You don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, do you?
No, that place is the most fucked place I've ever been to.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I didn't film, but I was there with another team. So, but yeah, it's on Paranormal XP's channel if you want to watch it. It's
Like, would you go back if you were offered or like to be driven there and for free?
probably
You
at
would.
this point. I don't know if I'll sleep in.
How
that fucking
hard
house.
did it shake you though? I know it fucked you up. Like from what I could tell, it fucked you right up.
I got sick afterwards.
Yeah.
Very sick.
Damn.
And at the end there, like it got to the point where I was like, I want to get out of this house. I was freaking out so bad. I had nightmares.
And
that's
you don't think
wild.
it was
That's
anxiety,
wild
right?
coming from
Like,
you. Like
because
investigating.
yeah,
with
I
you and
don't
how
I
you
don't
are,
believe
like,
that.
like I gotta leave this house doesn't make sense because when we
Yeah,
investigated
no, I wanted
the
out of
house
there.
together, it was like 4 a.m. We're like, well, I guess we should probably just go home at this point. Like
As
otherwise
you're
we're
just
gonna
whacking
fucking
a
die,
dart,
'cause-
like just completely normal as fuck, just waxed in one. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I'm about to pass out.
No, dude, that house will, at least in my experience, it changed my whole perspective on the paranormal. Even the
That's
first time
crazy,
I went
dude.
with Randy, the first time, you can ask him. I cried. It was off camera.
Is it
Yeah,
like,
that was
I don't
crazy.
understand it though. Like, is it like an affliction that you just feel come over your emotions, or like, is it like more physical than that? Even
was it
The
that
house
crazy
fucks
to
with you.
you?
It fucks with
Randy?
your head.
is it the
Was it-
layout though, or is it legit just the spiritual pressure that comes out that bitch?
It's both.
It's both.
That's
both.
wild.
Yeah, the layout's really strange. It's not built like your normal house. It
See, that's
it
what I'm wondering.
turns
dude.
and goes different places. The upstairs is in a weird spot, and it seems like a totally different house on the second floor.
Really.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
It-
That is-
honestly, when I hear about stories like this, my heart starts to race. I'm not gonna.
When
I don't
you-
know why, dude. It's just like that seems actually very scary for
Bro, I'm
coming
telling
from
you.
you two to like.
I will
what?
say the same effect happens for like when we went to Old Lincoln County Jail. How
It did
everything is
happen.
the same.
It, like,
fucks you up.
inverted,
Like
yeah,
you don't
it
know where you
inverted
are.
us.
And it's weird to not know where you are. Like we
When the
were on the
layouts
second
are the
floor and we
same
thought we were
like
on the
that.
3rd floor. Like just
The
because
stairs keep going, and you're like, "What's happening, dude? I can't do this right now."
All
Like,
right,
I just
yeah.
witnessed some shit.
I'm challenging you and Riley
Yeah,
to go to the Monroe house. Just you two.
Oh,
just
boy.
us two.
Go there.
you
It's only
two.
it's only $175 a
Yeah,
night. It's cheap. as
help
shit.
us
It's
get
cheap
there
as
by
fuck.
donating to our Kickstarter.
There you
Yeah.
go. Donate so
Yeah.
you can see
Fuck
this.
yeah.
And I want you guys to sleep, and one of you sleep upstairs, and one of you sleep like downstairs.
We flip
you
a
can-
coin
I
for it.
want to see you guys do it. And
Yeah,
see what you guys say about it.
we
throw
will
up.
go there this coming year. I guarantee it. We're going to go
It's
there.
got me fucking scared, to be completely
we've-
honest with you.
We've talked about it. It's on our list of like
It
we
is.
have, like
It's on my list.
20 different places that are on a list to like go to that are like big name locations, and that's like at the top.
But like, how often do you guys get afflicted enough to where like bad shit happens to you afterwards for like a good month or like couple weeks? Like, it seems like a lot of the investigations we go on, I always have a streak of just bad fortune.
Not much for me. It's
Really?
just
Thank God.
Monroe House was really the one that did it both times too.
And you don't think
That's the
anything
only
came
way.
back with you though? Like,
Oh
stuff,
yeah, 100%.
it sticks around.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
The first
let
time,
me-
I don't know if I told you, I came home the first time I went from Monroe House. I got back, and it was this doll. I don't even know if you can see it. Her in here. That
Oh,
thing
behind
fell
all the
over
other
like
ones.
it fell down like 2 or 3 times in a span of like 2 or 3 days. The toilet seat lid fell down once or twice, like just on its own.
Where
And
it
then-
doesn't
but the
usually
we-
happen, right?
No, fuck no. And then the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life, and this is where I was like, this is like some demonic, weird, dark energy shit.
Yeah, like fuck this.
Is I had an infestation of flies in my door window,
Oh,
and there was hundreds of them,
remember you-
dude. I was killing them, and they wouldn't go away. It took like a few days, and they finally, like, I killed pretty much all of them, and they just died out. And then it just
that's
never happened
crazy.
again.
That's
And that was right
actually
after. I know it could have been a coincidence, but the fact that that happened after the Monroe House was
I don't know,
very
dude.
bizarre.
I don't believe in coincidence like that. Like that's really odd.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
odd, dude.
I don't know how to explain that, honestly.
It seems like it's an
don't.
omen, dude. Omens are real to me. Like you
It
can
reminds
see
me-
signs coming. from
Reminds me of the
universe.
Ring a little bit, because that
A little
happens in the
bit.
Ring.
Like the
Have you seen that
ritual
movie?
rites. Yeah, dude. It's fucking weird. My dad had a story very similar to that when he was at my uncle's house where shit happened. Like the dog got outside, there was no open window. Everything, it was the middle of winter, right? Everything's locked up. They go shopping at the stores in the mall and shit, so they leave the house. They come back, dog is dead in the road. No tracks from the house to the road. It hadn't snowed while they were out. Everything is still locked. No idea how the dog got out. That's fucking malicious as hell. The kid's
Yeah.
tricycle across the street would end up in their living room. Multiple occasions he said that. And then there's a giant stuffed teddy bear that anywhere you put in the house would end up in their bedroom in a rocking chair facing them. Every single night, no matter where you put it. And then there's also a sunroom attached to this house where they blocked it off in the winter because don't want to heat that. That's a full ass fucking room of windows. That's a lot of money. And it would stay 80 degrees all year round, even in the middle of January and shit. It gets cold here. Like
Damn.
it's
What?
all this stuff is just weird as fuck, right? But then my dad goes
Yeah.
and stays there. And he said he's upstairs sleeping in their second bedroom. And all of a sudden he hears somebody walking up the stairs. And he thinks my mom got up and went downstairs or something. And he looks over, she's asleep. And then he's like, what the fuck? Then he hears all the faucets turn on in the bathroom. And they just run for like a couple minutes. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is it not turning off? He gets up, looks out the window, and like in the moonlight, he sees hundreds of black flies covering the window. And like they move just enough to where he can see outside of it, right? So he knows they're flies. And it's like, what the fuck is happening? Walks, looks in the other bedroom. My uncle and his girlfriend are sleeping too. So everybody in the house is now accounted for. So he walks into the bathroom. Everything's turned on. The lights are on, but the shower curtain's shut. So he grabs the shower curtain, balls of steel, and opens it. And then nobody's there. So he turns the faucet off and he goes back to bed. And he said we never went back to the house ever again. And then my uncle tries to sell it. The people that bought it 2 days later gave it back and said, no, fuck this. It's haunted.
Wait, so my question to you is, why haven't you guys went to that house?
They
yet?
tore it down since then. Because
Oh.
the third owner decided, fuck that place, it's haunted as shit. And they tore it down. And I'm so mad about it because I was like, that's the best fucking story ever.
Yeah.
They never did you ever look up like what?
No, he
happened in that
doesn't
house
even
or
know
who
where it
owned
is
it,
for
or-
real. All he told
or
me
used to
was
own
like
it?
it's in like basically in like the Fremont area somewhere out in the sticks, like on a country road somewhere. Doesn't remember exactly where.
Sounds like a horror movie.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like it just like why the fuck is this happening? Like the
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
neighbors
down.
across the street and then everybody else is a mile away. That's it.
Yeah. Perfect story for a horror movie.
Yeah, and then it's like it was a ranch style house too, like where it had no business being like just as fucked up as it was. And then every time you'd go in the basement, you see like glowing red eyes looking at him through the crawl space because every Michigan basement has one. I know every
Right.
Michigan basement does.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like we have one too, but we put a fucking board and a latch on it because fuck them spooky ghouls coming out of there.
I hate crawl spaces, dude. So
Dude, they
claustrophobic.
fucking
and
trip
dark
me out. And
anonymous.
spiders are a no-go here, dog.
Oh yeah.
I don't fucking.
Like, I'll throw a shoe before I fucking walk up on one. If one walks up on me, I'll bust the gat out. I don't give a fuck. We shooting first on sight. I don't give a fuck. I'm going first.
So I'll let you know about this slot machine situation that I had.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
let's hear it,
yeah.
let's hear it.
Yeah,
I
let's
know
hear
about
this
this
story.
one too. It's fucking
Okay.
crazy.
So when I was in like first grade or so, my parents got some property and we built a house on it. And the history behind this house is it's in a very indigenous spot of the like Potawatomi Indians and everything. And there's a boat launch right down the road called Battle Point Boat Launch because a giant battle happened there back in the day. So our house was
All right, stop right there. Stop right there.
Yeah.
Rainy, do you hear what he just said?
I'm
The-
bringing in some backstory.
No. Because no, do you know what he's? So he just said that it was indigenous land.
Yeah, the Potawatomi.
That's the. So I just want to interrupt you because this was the same thing. So
Oh yeah,
real
yeah.
quick,
You're
the Beacon Club or Ollie Firm is next to an Indian burial ground.
I see what
Oh.
you're getting at.
So
Okay,
this
that's
might,
even that's even
now
weirder. that it's
I
like-
want to hear what you say. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Correlating to that.
So
Yeah,
we built
yeah.
this house on this property, and we didn't find any artifacts or anything like that when we were digging the house out and everything. But we lived there for a little bit, and I had paranormal experiences almost the entire time I lived there. I seen my grandma's apparition. I seen multiple shadow figures in the hallways there. We had this one hallway that led to me and my sister's room that it had no windows on it, and you would see shadows on the walls all the time. And then my dad, we had like this party area downstairs, you know, it's like a bar. It was a giant house, by the way. It had like a party area with like a bar and like TVs and couches and all this stuff. Well, there was a big area that wasn't being used, and my dad came across these slot machines at a pawn shop that came with like tokens, and they were from like China or something. They didn't have any English on them. I don't know if it was Chinese or Japanese, but something like that.
Konnichiwa.
And it came with a bunch of tokens where you could play the slot machines for free. And if they hit jackpots, it would give you more tokens, right? So you keep playing. And more counts than not, you would walk downstairs and there would be tokens all over the basement.
Yeah, what the
or
fuck?
you would walk down there and the slot machines would hit jackpots when no one's playing them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like
And
what the fuck?
one of them was able to turn on when it wasn't plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no.
What?
Dude. Yeah, no,
That's
his
it.
dad
Bro.
is not a liar whatsoever either.
No,
he
this
is a
shit happened when
straight
I was
fucking
down
shooter.
there.
Yeah,
This shit
that-
happened down there when I was a kid all the time. I used to.
Yep.
My dad had an archery range in this house in the basement, and in
Damn.
that archery range, like it was like a 25-yard archery range.
That's a
And-
big house.
Dude, it was
fucking
fucking
nice.
He's
Everything he's told me, it's
He's never been there, but he's seen it.
I've seen it from the road, and it's fucking what the fuck, dog.
You've seen it from the river, bro. It was
Oh
on
yeah,
the
from the river. I mean, I said road, but I meant
Damn.
river.
You can't see it from the road.
That's how nice it was.
But I used to play hockey down there, and all the time I would hear someone run down the steps and slam the door, or again, those slot machines would go off, or we'd hear someone literally break. We had a pool table in this like back room, which was my dad's like trophy
Clink.
room where he had all his mounts and deer mounts and everything. And you would hear like billiards get hit, and like I think a lot of the objects in that house could have been haunted, or the land was just haunted.
it's
and the
the
house
land.
were just like the
That's
ghosts were just
Michigan,
like,
baby.
this house has everything we
That's
love. Like, we
Michigan.
can play
Mhm.
games and shit. I don't know.
Definitely the
All of
land.
Michigan is
Definitely
just
the
a
land.
fucking. All the Great Lakes areas are just hotbeds for activity because of the Native American land that was
Yep.
here way before we were ever here. We are not the native species here.
Near
I
the
don't know,
water,
we are
man.
species, but like not the
Yeah,
native.
and the house
culture
was
that
right
lived here.
literally on the water. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's in the perfect spot for like where the tribe would have probably set up.
Yeah.
And not
I
gonna
think,
lie, it's
uh,
still pretty wooded area too.
Isn't Michigan like rated in like the top 5 most?
Yeah,
haunted
within like the
states
top
in
4,
in
if
America?
not 3. Yeah, like
yeah,
the
it's
states
which
that
is
have a lot of
crazy
haunted
because there
places.
isn't like these big name locations.
No, there's not. But you can find it everywhere around here.
Some
Like,
of
it's
the best
everywhere,
fucking
everywhere.
cemeteries,
town-
dude.
Every town has a ghost story attached to it.
Dude, that's another thing.
Well, yeah.
Anywhere you go around here, somebody's got a story of something that happened around here. And it's like, oh, I've never heard this before. This is brand new to me as of today.
Oh yeah.
It never fails, dude. We'll walk into like some of the museums that are around here and we'll talk to the people, and some of them are like, nah, poopy. Like, ghosts aren't real. Fuck off. Not really
Yeah.
like that, but like
Say not
they'll
poopy?
like
They're not
they'll
interested.
they'll like entertain you, but they won't entertain the idea of letting you come in there for any reason because they don't believe it themselves. But then some of the
Yeah.
volunteers are like, no, this is really weird. Like, this happens all the time here, all the time. And it's like, if only I could get a night to like just check this out for myself. And there's
Yeah.
a lot of places
me
that
in.
just are like that. And unfortunately, that's a
I
lot
wish-
of the Michigan coast over here.
I wish it
Mhm.
was not so hard to do like residentials because
Residentials are always hard to lock down.
there's
people,
so
though.
many unlocked potential for like crazy evidence to get captured at people's homes,
Dude,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wonder. I really wonder.
especially like historical homes. You know, like where
Yeah, like
someone
the
was-
Hume and the Hackley homes. Those ones would be fucking crazy.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I just started watching that show for the first time ever. That Kindred
Oh,
Spirits show.
Yeah, I know what
And
you're
yeah,
talking about.
They do. I think he was in Ghost. The dude is from Ghost Hunters, the TV show. I don't remember what the girl's from, but they only do residential homes,
Yeah.
and they catch some really good stuff. I've only watched a few episodes, but I admire it that they only do like residential homes.
Yeah,
They're
they
not
stick
doing
to
these
their
big
gun.
locations. Yeah, and
And
I
it's
would
like,
love
no,
to.
dude, it
tough, though.
happens.
Because like you're bringing people's eyes into someone's home. That's where it's so hard.
Dude,
for
that's
me, you know
that's
what
where I
mean?
have a big drawback to it because it's like this is somebody's private areas. And I feel so
Exactly.
weird just impeding on this and just doing my thing. Because
Yeah.
a lot of these locations are tailored now specifically to ghost adventuring. You know,
Mhm.
like it's very, very niche for us to go do locations that are just not being used for anything anymore. It feels wrong to be in somebody's panty drawer going, is there a ghost in here?
But I think before we go too far tonight, I think we should talk about our night at the museum.
Yeah, the poorhouse. I keep
because-
fucking smacking my mic.
Again, like one of I would say it's probably now in the top
It
5
lives in
for
my
us.
brain.
That was
Oh
good.
boy.
Because
I'm
like
still
I guess
stewing in it.
we'll kind of like talk into the night. I know the video's out there for you to watch, and eventually there'll be our video. And
Yeah,
eventually there'll
Tommy's
be Randy's
side of the
video as
poorhouse
well.
is amazing. I know Randy's side has some fucking killer angles that we don't got, and he probably was rolling when shit didn't get fucked up because I'm fucking terrible at fucking cinematography still. Okay, sorry, rant over.
Yeah. So yeah, we've well, first of all, what's up, Kindred? What's up, G? What up, boy? What's
Hey,
up,
Rachel.
Black Smoke? I think I said hi to you. Maybe. Who else did I say hi to? I think Confidential.
Those
was in here.
dweebs.
Dan Tex, what's up? Sorry, I didn't say hi.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Everybody.
Alex,
I'm
what's
fucking
up?
editing it.
Rachel,
I'm
what's
the
up?
editor.
I'll just say
That's
hi,
Trevor's project, not
But-
mine.
Yeah, that's
So,
my
yeah.
fucking baby child.
whatever. So yeah, a little bit. Randy and I have been to the
Spooky.
poorhouse twice now.
Fucking
um,
lit.
This is this place is by far my
So wild.
my favorite location we've ever done.
It's fucking cool.
Randy's just dying over here. That we've done in the
lit.
state of Michigan.
It's
It
lit.
is. I'm telling you, and I know Randy, Randy, Trevor, and Riley can vouch
Woo,
that
woo.
it is, dude. This
It's
place needs to get on the map.
bonkers.
It's
That's
On the
bonkers.
fucking
It's
map.
fucking crazy.
It took a minute for it to warm up to
Dude,
us, but
but when
once
it
they warmed
started-
up to us, man, they were just like,
I
It
mean,
just
this
started
place,
going.
dude. It's essentially like an asylum. Essentially, it's
Dude,
like
it's-
an asylum.
What is it? What is it?
It is.
43 rooms or something like that?
Yeah.
He said it was something insane like that. And I said,
and
stop
it-
it, really?
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's-
there's a jail. There's a jail inside the building.
There's a
Yeah,
whole World
it's
War
like
II section too.
I mean, it's a poorhouse. It's a poorhouse. That's-
Yeah, and
and it
if
was
you don't
like-
know what a poorhouse is, they house everybody that isn't able to live in certain like normal places. So like the mentally ill, criminals, homeless. Yeah, they're everybody. It had like its own like it was its own like ecosystem basically, where it just autonomously
It
lived
was
on
a
its own.
self-sustaining like
Mhm.
community.
Yeah,
that
it
all
fucking
lived in the same
insane.
home.
Yeah,
This place is
everybody
up
helped.
there with. I'm just gonna say it. This place is up there with like Fairfield County Infirmary, Randolph County Infirmary,
100%.
etc.
Up-
Like
up there
It's
with
up
the
there,
best room.
dude.
and
it's
it's
fuck-
the
it's
only
crazy.
one. It is the only fucking one in the entire state of Michigan.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
the
you knew that.
last fucking
or the,
one.
the last
standing
one.
one.
Sorry, but yeah,
The last one. All the
Yeah.
other ones have been torn down or
Almost
turned-
wasn't standing due to the storm.
Dude,
too.
yeah, and then the fact that we caught what we caught in that fucking room too.
Yeah. There you go.
What?
So,
the
yeah, was
fuck?
it
Yeah.
like 2 years ago? 2 years ago, there was a storm that hit there.
Yeah, rip the
and-
roof right off.
Yeah, the roof. Because we were supposed to have one of the Ghostorama events there the first year.
Mhm.
The very first Ghostorama was supposed
Here,
to.
I got it. I'll show you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
Riley's
yeah,
already
just-
got it.
I'll let him show it. Or wait,
So
what do you-
I-
okay. Are we gonna play some clips from here?
Yeah, it's,
I guess that's
a-
what we're doing. I was gonna pull up a picture of the Van Buren County Poe house.
Yeah, this place is massive.
It's
man.
Okay,
fucking
Like,
awesome.
So I'll kind of lead us into what happened in this. So
Take it away, Daddy.
we had split up for a little bit, and we ended up going back upstairs to find Tommy and Randy and be like, "Hey, what's happening with you guys?"
Like,
'Cause me and
yo,
Trevor, we're getting nothing.
Sup, titties?
And in the meantime, they were capturing insane EVPs. If you
Dude,
want
yeah,
to go watch
fuck.
those,
Be
definitely
right
go
back.
check
Keep
out this
talking.
video.
Just keep talking.
But this is when me and Trevor ended up joining the investigation again with them, and
After we were doing our own thing of nothing.
what was
hand that
captured
I'm
was
holding?
crazy.
Anna, can you name the
So
country
these are going to be EVPs.
that I'm
peoples.
pointing to on the globe?
This is seriously crazy, though.
Towards the end, she stopped responding. I swear.
I'd like to see you light it up for us. I'm gonna set it down in this chair over here. It'll do a little light.
The craziest part is it's clean. Like, you can hear everybody that's talking before it.
You've been answering so well, Anna. I'm just blown away how intelligent you are. Is it Anna or Anna?
And there it is.
Dude, I literally
Pause it, Riley,
knew
pause
as
it.
soon as I said that, I was like,
Like, all right, people. We don't sound like
Well,
women. I'm
well,
sorry.
You,
That
you
was
want
a
to
little
explain
girl, dude.
first. No, but you got to explain who the girl is, the little girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember completely. I know she was a little
So-
girl that's probably
so-
like 8 to 12 years old.
So, yeah, this was a little girl. So,
10
Tad,
to
the guy
12.
that runs like
Ted,
the tours
Ted is
there,
amazing.
he's like not the museum director, but he
He's basically the curator.
yeah. And
He's the
he
man
will tell
there.
you what
The
anyone
man.
because they've had investigation teams from different countries come in here. They've had different
Mhm.
teams from around the US come here.
Yeah,
And
and they're non-discriminate.
and everyone he will tell Anna, this little girl, is the most prominent spirit in the poorhouse.
Yep.
And
she
her
is.
favorite room where she likes to reside in is the very top floor. What is there? You got the basement.
Yeah, there's
the main
the
floor,
basement, which is like the tool room and shit, and then the second, like the first and second floor are a lot of like
Floor.
the like going up from like what time period, which it like dates back to like early 1800s,
and
and
then
they
the
have
very top.
all kinds of artifacts.
And the
Oh,
second
dude, they
floor
got
is like
stuff.
Civil War, World
Yeah,
War
it's like
II,
military stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
military stuff.
It's
and then
fucking
the top
crazy.
floor is just it was a bunch of random stuff when we were there because they're
Yeah, but there was a children's room up
Everything else.
there.
then there's the library, which is where Anna likes to.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would call it a
So-
children's
so-
room even.
Well, they call it the library because they
Yeah.
actually have books. It's a library.
It
But
does
they
look like a
were saying
library.
There's a newspaper article, and I reached out to Tad because I was trying to find more information when I put the video.
And
out.
there
I wanted
isn't a
more
lot.
information. No, they say that because a fire happened there years ago. Like it burnt, part of it burnt down, and there actually used to be what was it, the hospital?
Yeah.
Randy next to
Yeah,
it.
I think that
That-
was.
Yeah, there was
they
a
tore
hospital.
that down. To the left, there was a hospital, and,
And
that
now
was
it's
haunted
just
as
like a
shit, too.
fairground, right?
Yeah, there's a
Pretty sure that's what it
fairground
is,
behind
yeah.
the Van Buren County Fairgrounds is behind it.
Mhm.
But that library room, they said that they think that that's where Anna's room was when she stayed
Yeah.
there, back when it was legitimately a poorhouse.
Yeah, when it was the
And-
poorhouse.
Her and her mom.
And they think that she died in the fire. There's a newspaper
crazy.
article what you were saying. What was the ages? It was like
I think it was like 8 to 12. Like she was like old enough to be like out of like, like 3rd or 4th grade at this point.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
So
it was like
that's what they think.
somewhere in there.
Mhm.
That's who they think, and they think that was her room. So
Yeah, so she would
anyways,
know
I
what
just
she's
wanna-
saying.
so that's why I wanted to catch people up because they didn't understand. So this little girl,
The
Anna,
context
is
for
going to
us is
be-
always bad.
the first time I went there, we got some shit with her, but this time it was just, I mean, absolutely insane. I've never experienced that many EVPs.
It was
and
insane.
voices in
And
a
if
place
it was
in
a
my entire
littler
life.
girl, do spirits like end up even at the very little age of 2 years old? Do they become older mentally and then get stuck in like a physical form when they're like spirits? Who the fuck knows? Like, so
Right.
there's always that possibility.
Either way, whatever it is, or if it's her,
Whatever it is.
it's insanely,
Mhm.
insanely intelligent.
Super.
yeah.
So do you want to play some more of the EVPs?
Oh,
'Cause,
fuck
I mean,
yeah.
I'm telling you, it was one.
Oh,
right
yeah.
after another.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like, it was crazy, man. Like I've never seen anything like it in any TV
Honestly,
show or anything.
We could
Like,
probably even
This is
roll
the
through
best.
the last 10 minutes of this video because
And it's seriously
You're
nonstop
answering
crazy.
so well, Anna. I'm just blown away how intelligent you are. Is it Anna or Anna?
Right away,
Anna.
too.
I'll
Just
play one more
bam.
time, dude. I told you it's direct,
Oh,
dude.
Anna, I'm just blown away how intelligent you are.
Look at Tommy's face.
Is it Anna or Anna?
Here he knows.
Yeah, so sure of it too. Like, this is fucking
Very
crazy.
smart.
Anna, can you tell us
Dude, this whole scene, dude, is just like,
who
what the fuck?
the owner of this place is?
Anna,
I like the.
there's a stamp on the wall featuring a president.
This
Can
is
you tell us
crazy.
the name of the president? On the
There were so
stamp?
many in here that there's some of them I couldn't even make out what it said, but it just kept
Dude,
going with voices.
I was so big chilling too when this was taking place.
Anna, do you know what?
Just
this
laying
is
on the
in my
ground.
hand? I'll even turn it on.
Dude,
That's
this is
paranormal
nuts,
investigating, dude.
This flashlight thing, like this is these
Anna.
responses right here, like
I just really want a hug. Can I have a hug?
This is
This
crazy.
is craziness. This whole session.
I was
right
like
here, you tell
joking,
us
kind of.
Yeah.
if you're dead or alive.
After this, we're gonna go and leave this room. Can you tell us goodbye?
You look so tired in that, Tommy.
I probably was. I don't know.
It was like
It was
3 in the
late.
morning.
Anna, do you know what this is in my hand? I'll even turn it on for you. Do you know what this is? So, Anna, I just really want a hug. Can I have a hug?
Dude, like, what the fuck, dude? And
Dude,
it
it's even
repeats-
louder in your recorder. That's the crazy part.
I just really want a hug. Can I have a hug?
It's really quick
Oh,
too.
man.
But it's fine. It's so finite,
You
It's
can hear
fine.
that G for sure.
and it's a very feminine voice. It's got that tone.
Mm-hmm. It's very soft.
It does sound
hug.
It's soft.
First time ever being here. This place is bonkers, and I'm hoping the activity is bonkers too. So if you want to communicate with me, hug me, hug me, hug me, hug me, touch me, hug me. That's
Perfect.
cool.
That's so cool.
You know what this is in my hand? I'll even
Dude,
turn
this
it
part's
on for you.
crazy
Do you
too,
know
though,
what this
dude.
is?
Dude, it literally says it.
It's just turn it off. That's also very faint, but
And then-
none
and then
of
I
us
think it says
sound like
turn-
this.
You hear that?
Doesn't it say turn it back on right after this?
Yeah. Yeah, it says turn it off and turn it back on.
Do you know what this is in my hand? I'll even turn it on for you. Do you know what this is?
Yeah, it's very like
Turn it off.
And then it says
And the
turn it
thing
back
is
on.
You can tell too that it's a female child, and we're
Mhm.
obviously all
yeah, it's very feminine.
grown men.
Yeah, we have very
Yeah.
deep voices.
we all have mustaches and facial hair. Like
Right.
except for
My
the
Adam's
Alex.
apple sticks out so far.
I'll even turn it on
This
for you. Do
shit,
you know what
man.
this is? So,
Yeah.
Dude, that's so fucking loud.
And the
dude.
on
That's so
is
loud.
like in
Oh my-
between Riley starting his question. Like, the fuck
Yeah.
is that, dude?
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about the flashlight. When I
Yeah,
was asking
like,
about
turn
the
it off.
flashlight,
Turn it back
back
on.
on, like demanding.
Yeah, like it
Insane.
100% knew what the fuck it wanted.
All right,
And
so let's
you're telling me that they're not intelligent, right?
No,
Right,
let's
dude,
tell
yeah.
'em what
this
led
is
up
the-
to this next spot.
Oh, dude, the fucking craziest
Craziest-
voices
probably
that I've
the
Oh,
ever
yeah.
craziest
heard of
thing
my
I think
name.
that's ever been captured.
I've never heard my name or those footsteps.
Oh
And-
yeah,
well,
so
actually, we did hear footsteps before that though, going up the stairs in the
in
basement.
the basement,
Yeah,
yeah.
we just didn't
I
really
actually
catch
didn't
it
include
good.
that part in there. No,
I
like,
have
the
that. It's
audio
coming out
was-
in our video. I have all that, and it's actually pretty. I like that part a lot.
I'm curious to see what it sounds like in yours because I
Dude, it's-
couldn't really hear
It was
in
also
mine.
crazy. Did you realize
So-
that the cat balls across the room were like going to war with each other very, very quickly to like,
Yeah.
and then the spirit box too. Not the spirit box. The music box was going off too. Like, I didn't realize it was that active down there until I watched it back. And then when we were saying like, hey, if we want to play hide and go clap, and then literally like 10 seconds, not even 10 seconds start to pass, and you hear a like, it was
That
like
was- dude,
it was so loud and
that was-
clear.
that
And
was-
Crazy.
That was the first
did you
thing.
guys
and
get that audio though? Because our
it
audio
was-
is not
dude,
great
it was,
of it.
No, dude, it was so faint. Like I was like, I don't even know if people
Dude,
think it's a clap.
but my
That
ears
was-
picked that up clean as fuck.
That was the first
Yep.
biggest
It
thing
was
that
so
happened
loud
in
in
the
person.
investigation.
Yeah, it
That was
sounded
the
like
first thing
somebody
we're like,
legit
oh, shit.
clapped back to us. It was fucking wild.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
Oh,
And,
dude.
and dude, and
it
you're
was tough
telling
to
me that
tell what
Anna's
floor-
not
It was
there.
so loud that it was tough to tell like what floor it actually
Yeah,
came on.
I
Yeah.
immediately was like, I cannot tell
But
if that
now
came
I'm
from that
thinking
other
that it
room or
came
the
from-
staircase.
I'm thinking it came from the library where Anna was.
Yeah, and it just
Yeah.
went
She was
all
trying
the
to
way
tell us to
down because
come
that's
up
why it
there.
was faint, dude.
Yeah, it
I
sounded
think you're
like
right.
it was deep in the
Because
museum.
first-
Yeah, because I
first
thought it was
thing that
other
like
side for
echoed.
sure.
The first thing that actually happened for us was remember the cat ball went off in the stairway
Yeah, and then
Oh, yep.
everything started snowballing from there.
and like
Yeah.
everything was just kind of like telling
Like
us to
Spirit
go
Talker was
upstairs.
like floating after we heard the disembodied footsteps going up the stairs. Then the cat ball had no business going off because Tommy even walks up the stairs and it doesn't go off. So it's either faulty as fuck, which none of them are,
Yeah.
or it just is like it had to be more affected than it was. And when we caught it going off, it was literally peripheral, like, oh shit, like that is going off.
Yep.
Like Randy literally was like looking at me and looked past me and was like, hey, that cat ball's going off.
Yeah. Yep. Right past you.
Yeah, and I was like, what?
Yep.
So
yeah,
fucking cool though.
We started off basically like in the basement. That's where we started off. And the very first room that we started in the basement, we didn't get shit. And then we moved
No.
over just what Trevor was talking about with like the cat ball and then like the clap. That was another room in the basement.
Yep, there was like
And
3
then
different rooms in there.
And then basically, like, if you watch like my video or whatever, we go up to Anna's room. Basically, that's where all the shit starts hitting the fan, like hardcore.
Yeah.
And then after that, that leads up to what Riley was wanting to talk about. So we
Yeah.
go into the very back of the poorhouse.
Where the
And-
roof was ripped.
Yeah, this is where the roof was ripped off, and this whole room is like brand new. Like they redid the whole walls, the windows, and everything. And I said to everyone, I was like, I think this would be a good room to do something in because there's probably some sort of like energy in this room that's like, hey, we want to talk about what happened here because there was that storm. And like
Craziness.
if you go to any haunted place and like you get like half the building ripped off, you know the spirits are gonna be fucking pissed
Pissed.
off about it.
Fucking
yeah.
pissed.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
like where they reside. You know, they're like basically like synced into the walls. They're seeped into the walls. So that
Yeah.
wall gets ripped out. They're like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, like
So-
the fuck?
So I was like, guys, let's go in here. I think we could get some good shit in here. And sure enough,
Yeah.
and I'll let Riley talk
Immediately,
about
like
whatever.
within the
So-
first 5 minutes. Just
I think those dweebs was the only one watching, but there was a
Mhm.
point in the night before all this happened when I was by myself and I was on TikTok live and I went into this room and I was like, I'm pretty sure something's in here with me. And I said, can you make a noise? And I felt the boards that I was standing
Creak.
on creak. Like I
Oh,
felt
yeah.
the creak and the vibration come through my feet. And I was like, I think I'm gonna leave for a minute. Like I actually got
like, let's go find our partner. What's he doing?
and see if anything's happened with him.
And I was it was the quietest it's ever been for me anywhere. And I was like, I'm just gonna turn off my stream at this point. Like nothing's really
But-
happening. It's fine.
But yeah, then we all went into this room and this is what transpired.
Dude, it's craziness. What the fuck was that?
It didn't
Yeah,
pop
all
up.
your-
Sorry.
Dude, it just started like screeching.
That's probably like that glitch transition or something.
Yeah.
It was.
Significance to it because
Dude, the audio anomaly that
last
happens
year, as I
too.
maybe said
Crazy.
before, this is where the storm hit and literally
Oh, yep,
ripped
Dweebs
off the
remembers
freaking
that.
roof off the building.
Yeah, look at how much damage that did.
Past year, they
So
had to
much.
do renovations, as you can see. Like this is all new.
I think you're
windows.
great.
What did it say? All new windows.
And then we make jokes,
and everything.
like always.
Power saws and everything. So there's some
Of course.
significance to this room. And I think there's probably some energy attached to this room that would like to speak about what happened here. So last year, a
This shit's
storm
in-
hit the back of
This
this
shit's
building
crazy, dude.
and destroyed the roof. How do you guys feel about that? Does this make you guys very upset?
How does the construction make you feel?
I've been told
The
that
recorder
spirits
had
do
it
not
so
like
clean
this
though.
That's in
their
real
buildings
time.
or their
Yeah, that was with the
places
the
of
overhead
rest
camera that
are
was
disturbed.
watching us.
Is this
right?
true?
Am I right with
Yeah.
that?
Although there
Yep.
was damage here,
It's
are
coming
you
from my
happy
camera
that they
audio though.
repaired it?
Alex is he's holding the camera.
Yeah, so it was
lot better
farther
than it
away from
was
where the sound
last
actually
year.
came from because you can tell in the recorder.
Do you like the construction, and how do you feel it will
End up.
Oh yeah, I forgot the temperature sensor started changing too.
There's someone over there. Can you touch that all the way, please?
And then didn't we hear like a sound come from behind it on that plastic too?
Yeah,
It
that's
sounded like
about
somebody
that.
we
smacked
did-
plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, straight up.
Yeah, it was a mess in here.
Cat ball.
I moved it.
Oh.
But yeah, mess. That's
I'm pretty sure you can hear it in our audio. The plastic.
So I'm gonna start mine, start yours. I'm gonna
This
set
is so
mine over
crazy.
here. Sit opposite sides of the room, I guess.
Just getting a
So
mini
they're
bar
not
so you
shut
can see
the
what's
fuck
going on.
Remember, it was hot as a ball sack in there. that
Dude,
night.
yeah, it was pretty warm in that building.
70 degrees it says.
Last year, a storm hit the back of this building and destroyed the roof. How do you guys feel about that?
This is helping me.
Does this make you guys very upset?
So crazy.
How does the construction make you feel?
Yeah, clean as a fucking
Dude,
whistle through the. It's like it's
no one
running
was
towards the
fucking
recorder.
moving, dude.
100%.
No one was moving at all.
Yeah,
man.
that's synced up as fuck. Yeah,
That's
nobody
That's
moved.
fucking running. That's someone running.
I love our reaction to it too. We're all
Everybody just
like,
started
what the
turning into
fuck?
pigeons. Like they're running.
Yeah.
The thing
That's
is
running.
None of us heard this real time. None of us heard this real
No,
time at
no.
all.
None of us realized it. And if we did, I didn't think we thought we was.
And like we were so like what no one sees before this scene is literally me going, everyone, nobody fucking move.
Yeah,
Like,
and we were
Yeah.
literally doing the like,
shut the fuck up and
like the-
don't fucking move.
our best Leo impression, where it's like, bruh, like respectfully shut the fuck up and don't fucking move.
Yeah.
Literally, everyone's just standing in a circle. No
Yeah,
one's
no,
fucking
we
moving, dude.
we
Yeah.
barely
All
like,
of
and
us
when
were
we
standing
did
in one
move, we
place.
shifted.
Couldn't even make that noise.
Like it's more of like a subtle like
How
sway.
does the construction make you feel?
My fucking face.
I just said knocking. No, that's who was running? Nobody running down the stairs, dude.
Dude, the fucking camera though going
Someone ran down the stairs.
like what the fuck is that?
Construction make you
Yes, this is real time.
Yeah, look at all of our feet. Look at all of us. Yeah, Alex moves backwards, but he honestly didn't make a lot of noise at all.
But you can
over
hear
him.
it carry. Yeah, it goes over.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
literally
see if
is
the
like pat,
running
pat, pat,
was
pat,
in
pat, pat.
yours.
Bro, who the
Or something.
And it was
went
over
up and down
3
the
recorders.
stairs. Nobody moved.
Yeah.
In this building,
Now this is Riley's recorder.
Mhm.
how do you guys feel about that?
What
That shit
is
was
that,
weird.
dude?
I don't know what
That's
that- I don't know
crazy.
what that-
And we heard it. We heard it with our ears. That was the
Genuinely,
crazy
sounds
part. The
like a
camera made that sound.
Does this make you guys very upset?
This is where
How does the construction make you feel?
Yeah, here, clean as day. Dude, I
Dude,
I
hear
can't
it
get
on
over the
my
mic
recorder,
feedback.
gives
Back
me
that up to the
chills.
mic feedback, though, dude.
You can
Look at
hear
all of our reactions to it.
Yeah, we all look over at it. We're
I
like, what the
don't. I can't explain it, dude. Like,
It blows my mind. Like none of us really are moving at all.
Yeah, see if the running was in yours.
And then watch, all of us
Or something
immediately are
went
like,
up
"What the
and down.
fuck?"
Nobody moved.
In this building and destroyed the roof. How do you guys feel about that?
Look, everybody picked
yeah,
it
yeah,
up.
yeah. We're like, what the
Everybody
fuck is
did.
that?
I looked all around
Insane.
the room. Like,
Insane.
what the hell's happening?
Very upset.
this is where
How does the construction make you feel?
Probably the most clean that we've ever heard anything like that too. That recorder picked it up.
Oh,
And this
yeah.
is when that something like slapped that tarp, dude.
Mhm.
How do you guys feel about that?
Oh, it's right after this. Yeah, the
Yeah,
feedback
like
and then
something-
smack.
Something slaps that
Genuinely,
tarp.
that sounds like a fart.
Does this make you guys very upset?
this is where
How does the construction make you feel?
right there.
Yeah, it was right over the first footstep. You hear like a papery sound when it hits it.
Yeah, you see Tommy look at me and me look at Tommy like, yeah, I heard it, bro. Like,
We're
Yep.
like, what the hell was that?
Confirming it.
What was that? Dude?
Taco
Was it
sound.
plastic? Wait, was it? Yeah. That was that sound? Yeah.
I caught the running too.
It rattling
I like when it gets in reverse though. It's so clean.
That's barefoot.
Yeah.
I love that you
Randy,
said that, 'cause
the
that's what I
best
thought,
deduction
too.
I've ever heard too.
Because like,
It's
didn't
barefoot.
we thought it
100%
sounded
is.
like bare feet on the construction paper, right?
Yeah.
Like, because there's
Yeah.
construction paper on those stairs, which I think you might have even filmed.
You can kind of tell that we're standing on it, like the white paper, and then you can see the wood.
Because it's not like sheet.
Yeah.
No way.
I didn't want to believe it.
You can hear the flaps of their feet.
Yeah.
You know, I did not want to believe it. at
You
first.
can hear the flaps. It's like those guys that go like this.
Yeah, you can hear the flap.
And then the millimeter at the stairs goes off. Like,
Yeah, like what?
And my
What?
phone is dying too. That was the saddest part.
Something's on the damn.
It's starting to
stairs,
flash because it was dying, and I was like,
Put
"Oh
your
my
music box
god,
over there.
the worst time."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like literally what it sounded like.
Yeah. That sounded just like that.
We gotta
Yeah, but
skip
light-
through this
light
because it goes to the
footsteps.
last EVPs.
Yeah,
Because
like
I'll go into my
little kid running up the
narration.
stairs.
It's gonna go in my
Yeah, dude.
narration. So go, or maybe not. Yeah, go to the where it goes. Yeah, this shit.
Yeah. Oh, I
What
asked if
the
we could have another hug after. This was the last thing that we did the whole night, basically. The rest was kind of poopy. So
You can have an, or you can't have
Yeah,
a hug.
really? Hold on.
I swear, dude.
Oh,
Very
dude,
different
this is a
time.
full sentence, dude. A full.
dude, literally the most words I've ever heard come from that.
Sentence. A full.
I almost hear can't have a hug.
So I was saying, can't have a hug now, or can't have.
Yeah,
a,
can't
It
have a
literally
hug.
says my name though. Like
and
that's fucking insane.
I'm the one that caught on to the Trevor part.
Can't have a hug.
Dude,
What the
that-
fuck?
That's
It
what
says
it
full-
says.
Trevor before that.
fucking
No, it doesn't.
sentence,
No, it
man.
doesn't.
It does.
It
Like-
does. It says Trevor.
So something
Yeah.
that didn't make the video too is we were upstairs shortly after we were in Anna's room. We went to that other just like jail spot that's on the third floor there, and we did an EVP session there, and it said Trevor. Do you remember that? It was a male voice. That said
I left
Trevor.
that out for you guys to put in your video.
Yeah,
We
So
have
I
it.
don't want to like put
So-
everything.
Yeah, it literally right before
This
that
was
had
the
like a
second-
fucking creepy
what I'm-
voice.
Yeah, what I'm trying to get to. This is the second time Trevor's name was brought up.
That one, the only night my name, well, actually 2 nights now. The Asher House and that place both have said mine and Riley's name. Well, it was my name at both places. I don't think it said Riley's name at Poorhouse.
It was coming for your ass this night.
Dude, it wanted me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You got to be shitting me.
Oh, dude, this is grade A.
None of us were talking either.
You can't have a hug now.
Riley's losing his shit.
I was so ready to leave.
Holy shit! That's
Oh,
and
Trevor, you can't have a hug now.
Play it one more time. Play it one more time. 15 minutes. It said your name twice.
Yeah, it said my name in literally 15 minutes.
What the fuck?
Did you hear that? Play it back.
Dude, it's a demon, dude. It's
Did
a fucking
any
demon.
one of you say my name
Nobody
into
was
that
talking
when that
either.
happened though?
No,
because that's
fuck
so
no.
fucking loud.
That literally
Watch
just
your
said
ass.
Trevor.
This is a demon at the poorhouse, dude. This proves that demons are real.
This is the most EVPs I've ever seen ever.
This is nuts.
Oh,
This is fucking nuts.
It wants you. It wants that ass.
The demon.
Wants
I
that.
want that ass.
Oh, I forgot about that. The spirit talker said your malevolence.
Yeah.
Right there.
It almost
says
has
it in
like
a
a
demonic
it's
voice,
like
dude.
a very feminine, mean voice to me, dude.
You ever heard that voice?
Like it was like
That's-
higher pitched than what we sounded like, and it was very rough.
Yeah. Like
Dude,
Dude,
Like,
that,
what?
that night, that's just giving me so much euphoria right now because that night was so exciting. Like,
it was good.
well, and that's what I was saying. I told Randy, like, I generally get like
You can come
pretty good EVPs in a lot of my videos. I get really good EVPs. But when we did that investigation at the poorhouse, I was like,
So
dude,
fun.
I was blown away. I was like, this is.
I
not
didn't
even
think it was gonna be
happening,
that.
man.
I had no idea it was gonna be that,
fuck
dude.
no, dude. I didn't think it was gonna be anywhere.
We didn't
near
even
that.
know what we were rolling up to. You said it was a museum, basically, and we were like, "That's cool. They'll probably have a couple of things that are artifacts." I walk into the fucking building, and I'm not even joking. It was being like re-put back together, basically, and cleaned and fixed. So there was a lot of tools and like paper and shit
From
everywhere.
the storm.
Yeah,
it hit.
for
It's still
sure. And
been- yeah.
they're probably close to reopening it now, if not already. But like, there is no joke, a metric ton of artifacts from every decade. It feels like dating back to like the 1790s. It's fucking
Yeah.
crazy,
The
and it's
shit
all
they had
original
in there-
shit, dude. It's all original.
They have
Like, I wouldn't even be
everything. They have,
surprised
like,
if they had shoes from the Holocaust.
dude,
Oh,
they
yeah.
got a real human skull there. They got a room that's like a dentist's office. They got a doctor's office room.
And it's
they got
all
the
legit.
military shit. They
It's
got a
all
doll
legit,
room.
too.
They got, dude. Every room is different. Like every little room. There's what?
Like we
the
said, too,
43
43.
rooms?
I think there's 43 rooms.
It was something
Yeah.
like that, 43,
And
46.
every
something like
single
that.
one of them is different. And it is on point because they have it nailed.
And when I say this place is up to par with like Fairfield County Infirmary and Randolph and fucking Madison Seminary, like those infirmary type
And,
places
dude,
or asylum,
They're
dude,
so
this place
cool to
runs-
investigators.
Dude, it's just as haunted. It's just not on the map.
Mhm.
I'm telling you,
Yep.
this is one of those like gym places that everyone needs to find.
Yeah,
Who's
it
seen-
is the
someone
rock.
seen an apparition that night too when we were wrapping up. Was it you, Tommy? that you
somebody
saw an
did say they
apparition,
saw
maybe?
something on the staircase.
Or was it Alex? Someone seen
Probably
something.
Alex. I would have remembered if I saw something there. I don't
Someone
think I
saw an
saw something.
apparition.
I always try to like psych myself out when I see
was
like
probably
a shadow
Alex,
or
I'm
something.
guessing.
Because like when we were in front of that fucking the stairway where that piece of paper was coming down that like met the whole doorway and that fucking spirit I keep saying spirit box, but the music box was going off, the REM pod was going off with it. Like I swear to God, I saw like shadows moving behind the fucking
Alex
paper,
seen
dude.
it.
And I was like, I don't know. I think my eyes are just making it up right now. I can't be happening.
Yeah.
Like I usually lean towards the sides of it's probably not happening the way I think it is happening right now because it just wouldn't make sense because I really want it to happen. So I don't want to like force that and then force a narrative that isn't real at all.
You
Because
think
somebody
your
else,
eyes-
yeah, if somebody else notices it, then it's like, okay, I can talk about this because it's validated. But like, I don't know, it's one of those things where I don't want to put that into the ether until it is confirmed for me.
Yeah.
And like I was telling Trevor and Riley, like out of all the investigations I've done in 2023,
It was so
and
crazy.
I've done one, well, probably 12 because I'll put my 12th one out next week. Like I mentioned
Awesome.
before, I
That's
have a new
awesome.
video next Thursday, 8 p.m., December 21st. But this investigation, I was just telling Trevor and Riley and everyone and Randy
Crazy.
previously that this has got to be like the craziest one this year. Like there's like maybe two
I had
others,
some-
but this one was just
We-
like,
dude,
it was
that's
absolutely
a grade
insane.
A, like if you could give it like the above an A, it's an S rank, like where it's like, damn, dude,
Yeah,
it
this
nailed
S
every
class,
category.
Sure. S-class EVP, 100%. Not
Yeah,
even
I've
class A,
never
S-class.
heard anything ever
It's
like
in,
that in my
like-
entire life.
Dude,
The
I've watched TV
EVPs
shows and a lot of paranormal episodes of different channels.
Never
on
that
YouTube.
long.
They don't
dude.
even have a
But I'm-
season with that good of EVPs.
No,
And it
no,
was so
It was one
intelligent.
episode.
It was so fucking intelligent.
dude. I would say get this fucking video to like at least like 2,000 views. Like for fuck's sake, dude. Like if you're into EVPs, watch this fucking.
Dude, it's
episode.
the best.
Yeah.
100%.
If you're
And,
into
like,
real fucking
Check out
paranormal
every one of
evidence,
them that comes out too, because all the perspectives are like unique, and it's like, holy shit, not a single fucking one of you were doing anything illegal, because I can see everybody in frame from every different angle I need to. Where
Right,
it's like
we had,
video
like,
replay,
literally,
motherfucker,
like,
Yep.
8 different camera angles on the
Mhm.
entire night. So like,
and it's insane. There's no way. I don't know how it happened. I don't.
And on top of that, it wasn't just fucking recorders capturing like sounds. We were capturing the sounds on our
Mhm.
phones, and like the footsteps is on my phone recording. It's on Trevor's phone recording.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
every
sure it's on
EVP
your
we caught.
audio.
It's
It's
on,
on your
everything.
audio. Like
We don't
and
mess
we didn't
around.
hear it. And that's the crazy thing is we didn't hear the footsteps, and
Yeah.
they happened on
To my
every
ears,
single audio
Nothing.
device.
I do want
How
to
does
mention
that
this
happen?
too. When we did that investigation, I don't know if you guys knew, but since the storm hit and the building was fucked for months and months and months and
Yeah.
months and months, I think there was only one other team that came there to investigate. So we might have been the only second team since
Yeah,
that
we were
storm hit.
one of the earliest back.
So like that can only like
It
like
had to
that,
help.
all that
Amplify.
yeah amplify the energy that they want to interact with us and they wanted to speak to us because they
And
waited
it was
that
just us
long.
though. Us and Tad, dude. Like it's one of the
Yeah.
and we all were having a great time. That's the
Oh,
best part.
yeah.
It's like the energy was high. Everybody was really in a great mood, and I think that helped a lot too.
Oh, it does.
It
The
definitely, I
only,
think,
the
makes
only
you
people
more
in that
approachable.
building was us 4 on panel, Alex
Mhm.
and it's in the chat, and then Tad. And Tad fucking
was
literally passed out in the
Stop,
basement,
dude.
like like snoring, dude, in the
Yeah.
basement. That was
Straight
the only
up
people
zombie.
in the building.
Yeah, he
Like,
found a fucking
and
comfy
that
chair
building
instead.
is massive, dude. Like when we were up there, dude, he's like
huge.
3 floors in the basement.
Oh,
just
there's
slumping,
no
dude.
hearing him. No,
I
no,
probably
there,
did.
I didn't
We
even know.
probably each did 1,000 stairs that night.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, my thighs, dude, or like my calves were
My
fucking
calves
sore
were
as
on
shit
fire.
after doing that.
I was hurting.
I tried to
for sure,
jump the
man.
next day and I pulled a muscle and I was like, dog, this ain't for me. Like, that's a lot of walking.
That's
I need
some
a fucking
exercise.
I need one of them fucking scoots, bro. Like, I'm old and
What
cranky.
up,
at this point.
FTS? What up, Cam Paranormal?
Hey,
We
hey,
got
hey.
left ear gang,
Harley.
left ear fucking
What
gang in
up?
the house.
Hey, Harley.
Dude, I
Harley
just still
Joe,
poop
Joe?
myself when I think about how intelligent that
Antex.
spirit was. You know,
Yeah.
how many times do you go to a location and actually run into an intelligent spirit?
Very rarely.
You're dancing great, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't encounter it very often, and when I do, it's
Yeah.
never like that. It's usually
No.
like a hit
That-
here, hit there.
It was almost like talking to a living human, almost.
Dude,
like
and it
could
was like-
see
Yeah.
and sense everything.
Carrying on a conversation with them.
I didn't realize too when I was reviewing it, out of the 3.5 hours of content that I had like literally gotten and put together from Riley's angles and my angles, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a lot to review. Oh god, it was hard to actually cut out a lot because I needed to cut it down to like at least an hour. But like,
Oh, yeah.
holy shit, dude, I didn't realize that it was like full throttle. It'd get quiet, we're fucking off, setting up, and then fucking full throttle again.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so if Riley will allow me to do this, I gotta go
it.
tinkle for a second. But when
Tinkle
I come
daddy.
back, if you want me, I will show you one thing from the new video next week, and I want
Yes,
you
sir.
guys to try to debunk this. All right?
My
All right, we'll
favorite.
debunk
You
you.
want me? You have to allow me to share the screen, but I'll be back in 2
Yeah,
seconds.
we can
Yeah, of
definitely
course.
do that.
All right,
I'd
all right,
love
hang
to
on.
debunk it. I'll show him my
All right.
wiener.
In the chat, yes or no, Tommy washes his hands.
No, he doesn't. There's a 0%
Let us know in the
chance that he's
chat.
gonna hold his dong and not. He's just gonna walk out
Is
and
he
be like,
going
"Dog, it's his
to-
dong."
He's
Wash
not
his
gonna
hands
walk
Or
out.
he's gonna do the Air Jordan where he just pulls his pants all
Because-
the way down and just lets it free fall. He doesn't touch
you-
it ever.
If you've seen the OG like live stream with Tommy,
The
we
first
had-
live stream.
he didn't. He went to the bathroom. I
And he
asked
didn't
him.
wash.
He washed his hands, and he said, "Fuck no, I don't do that shit."
Riley's over here being tinkle police, but I'm 100% backing it up because I think it's hilarious.
He's not even wearing pants.
No
You can't
pants
see-
needed.
You
No,
can't
he's
see
doing-
from the waist
He's
down.
doing the kid in the
up.
fucking dude. He's doing the kid in like in the overalls in the bathroom where he's never been in
Yeah.
a public bathroom where he just fucking lets it fly.
Yep.
Where it's like I don't care.
Okay, so I just poured vodka. in my
Shirt
hand.
tucked
That's what I
up to
did.
his belly
Just
hanging
pour
out. And
vodka
everything.
on your hands. Yeah, dude, 100%. Where you just like go tits out, fucking full
Yeah,
dong,
full
flopping in the
body.
wind, bro. You just let that shit fly.
Full frontal.
Okay, so I will give you anyone watching this, you getting like
You're getting a
literally
taste.
like
This is like your trailer.
a small clip
Yeah.
of the video that comes out next week. I didn't plan on doing this, but I want to show you guys.
You're
just
so
for your-
special. I love you.
for this.
I feel so
podcast and
fucking
everything.
honored, dude.
Me too.
And I really want Randy already knows what happened, but I want Trevor and Riley to debunk this because Randy and I can't explain
Sat there,
this,
watched
okay?
it like 100 times and
So,
said, "The fuck is
before-
happening?"
Before I play this, well, first let me
Get some context. in.
ask to share the screen, but I'm gonna explain this too, like what happened before. So
Riley,
wait,
you better fucking share
wait,
that
fuck,
screen.
shit, fuck,
Shit, fuck. Did you add the audio?
The
window?
option
Is it
to.
the window? Is it the window Chrome tab?
I do entire screen usually, and then just share my audio. That's how I usually do it.
Yeah,
Because then you can pretty much
letter.
drag anything around in there, and you have it.
Okay, don't
Okay.
accept it yet. Don't accept it yet.
Technical difficulties.
Before we play this, so this is from my video that's coming out next week. Where like I said, it's where the second Ghostorama is going to be next year in 2024. So this part, this was just random. So there was this room, and it's it almost looks like it used to be an office space, and the lights.
So
were
it's not
flickering.
huge. Yeah.
Fuck no. It's really tiny. You'll see it. And the lights were flickering. Like, okay, I remember talking to Randy. We were like, previously, we were shooting B-roll.
Is it old electrical first though? Like, is this like a really old building that has shitty electrical that's not been updated?
No.
It should be
dude, like,
newer. So no,
Francois
no
bought this place.
Oh yeah,
He's running like it's a
Francois,
restaurant and it's a bar.
Yeah, no, it's legitimately should be upgraded at this point.
But the place is from the 1800s. It's from the 1800s. This
the building is
added on a little bit. But anyways, we were shooting B-rolls right next to this. There's this like fancy ass like lion thing sticking out of the wall, and it's like has water shooting out of its mouth. It's like that's shooting
fancy as fuck.
Right? And the room to the left, the lights were off. Were they off or on, Randy? They were either off or on.
They were on.
And then later on in the night, we're like, bro, why is the lights flickering in there?
Like fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, like no one touched the lights in there. We're like, why is it flickering? I didn't add that in my video because it gets debunked in this clip. But that doesn't
it doesn't always mean that it's like a possibility though.
Yeah. But that doesn't rule out
unless you're legitimately
actually, I'm gonna show you
measuring it during the time, dude. Like, I don't know. It could be paranormal and it couldn't be. That's the funny part about it. Because like it is a thing to have electrical equipment affected and lights and shit like that. It is very common for things to be affected like that. So I don't know. It's one of those like I just don't know how to fucking take those.
So yeah, Dan debunks it. You'll see it in the clip, but I just want to share this real quick. So
Dan's a fucking
we've got this.
guy.
I don't know if you ever seen this. Randy got this first.
Oh, the motion movers.
So I got it. You can get this literally at like True Value or any like
Depot, Harbor Freight, Lowe's.
Yeah, any place like that. And it's literally like got like a doorbell thing.
Loud as fuck, you're not gonna lie.
And you can set this like what? How far can you go?
I think it was like 40 feet.
Like, I think it's more than that. I think it's like 400 feet.
Is it really? Shit, because we only did it like a flight of stairs away, dude, and it was like loud as fuck.
Sorry, my hand's in there. But basically, if you put your hand in front of it, it goes off. It's just motion sensor. That's all it is. It's just
that's all it is.
So literally,
specifically for motion too.
I keep putting my fucking shit in front of it, but that's all it is.
It's not even a paranormal tool that they make for paranormal. It's for people's houses.
No, yeah. It's like
garages
for
and shit for kids sneaking out.
Yeah, or anything like that. So we put it in this room, and this is what happens. I'll show you. You can allow me to share my screen.
I'll wait for you to pull it up.
And I will mention
it looks like you're sharing the StreamYard right now.
Ooh, thanks, Brayden, by the way. Am I? I'm sharing it?
That's what it says, yeah.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, daddy.
So yeah, this is what happens. This is crazy. I don't want to share. I'm gonna only show this part, and that's it. This is of my new video. So
oh, it looks beautiful.
I want you guys to explain this to us.
It's 35 and partially cloudy.
Try to debunk this. Can you hear it? Turn it up all the way.
What is that sound?
Right, if you're standing,
what
in
is that
room,
clunking?
This has never gone off before.
Wait, so the receiver is where exactly?
Which I'll show in a second. There's no one in there. How can you explain that, Dan? Like, why? That's motion sensor. You have to walk in front of it.
Dude, the lights are tripping me out, though.
Yeah, the lights are flickering right now, but you'll see Dan debunks that
in the room with the lights flickering.
Oh, he debunks the light.
Two-piece system. Like the other.
How is that even?
Other piece is sitting against the wall by the switch.
He just turned it on. John Rain got the camera. Like, dude, this is going off. We have never gotten this.
It's going off a lot too.
Oh, you see it over there in the corner?
Oh fuck, Dan scared me.
The little white box.
It's Dan.
What? Dan walks in front of it. Walk in front of it.
So it's working completely fine.
So Dan right now is basically he's trying to figure out the lights too. Like the lights were flickering, we couldn't figure out why they randomly started flickering. So he debunks that.
I mean, overheated maybe.
But yeah, you'll see. Watch this shit.
Of it won't go off again unless he moves around a bunch.
Like none of the lights in there or the switches work. Yeah, isn't that weird?
He's like, what the fuck?
Wait, are you still in front of it, or is he not in front of it?
No, it's pointing straight at that wall behind him.
Now walk in here.
That-
Is it off now? What is it?
So yeah, real quick, we were trying to figure out why the lights were flickering, and we were trying to turn the
It's the
lights on
switch.
or off.
Yeah.
And dude, you asked Randy. Him and I were trying to fuck with the lights. We couldn't figure out how to turn them on or off. And then
Yeah,
Dan
it was-
somehow figured it out. So he's debunking the lights right now, not the
Yeah.
fucking sensor.
So it's got to be the switch on the wall is fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
that makes sense.
You can't explain that.
Yeah, now step out of the room. Step out of the room now.
Yeah, turn the light all the way on too. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it should not be
Yeah,
going
no, the
off.
light's on now. I was maybe thinking maybe when the lights are turning
Yeah,
off,
that's what I would have
thinking.
thought too.
completely on.
We thought it was the
There's-
lights, but it's not.
Movement in there.
And Randy proves this shit
No,
real
again,
hardcore.
John, I want to show
This
you.
shit's crazy,
So
dude.
there's no bullshit.
Dude, that fucker is loud.
Literally,
Oh yeah.
no one in here. This is one. It's right there. That's the sensor.
Oh,
There's
dude,
something-
and it's facing the fucking back wall. What the
Still
fuck?
is.
Yeah. Wait, just wait, dude.
That
This
means
shit's crazy.
literally something. It's sensing something moving across it.
Or I mean, could it just be its presence too, like giving off a strong electrical signal?
That
What
could
is-
be
because
it,
You
too,
can
dude.
see it light up when it
There's-
fucking picks it up.
There's
too.
nothing
Did it
moving,
again? Like
dude.
that was a quick one.
Well, and like if
nothing
you look,
moving.
none of the surfaces are shiny.
I don't know.
Like,
I can't explain
There's
this.
nothing that you could say reflects. Like when you guys walk in there,
Like,
because it
that's
was
me.
going off when nobody was in there too, right?
One more time.
Like there's
Dude,
nothing
I'm-
reflective in there.
No one's in the room.
Yeah,
dude.
nobody's even in. Like I said, there's nobody even in there to even set
What
it off.
the fuck?
Here,
This is
I'm
what's
gonna-
crazy.
I want to try.
So right here, I switched to. I had to get Randy's footage because John stopped filming because we thought we were done. So Randy keeps filming, and this proves it even more. Watch this.
something too because I'm not entirely sold yet. Let me.
Yeah, moving to completely different.
So he brings it in
Yeah.
this other room, right? It's
No,
still
I got
on.
it
It's
in
still
a
on.
completely different spot. Now it should not go off at all,
No.
not unless somebody is in this room as well.
Well, and it's in the corner too. Like it's pointing literally at the corner. Like there's no
Yeah,
reason that
it's-
it should go off
it's,
either.
It's
if it
right
does.
here. It's right here.
Right there.
That's the
is
sensor.
That's
This
the
is
yeah.
I was
That's
looking-
the home
the
base.
sound.
I was like, well,
Maybe it's like low bat or just.
yeah, it could have been the device itself or something.
I don't know though, dude. Why would
No.
it go off if it has low
It's not
battery
even
like
it,
that?
'cause
Now watch
Now I'm
this.
gonna
Watch
grab
this.
it
Watch
again.
this.
Oh, it didn't go off.
Come in here and set it right on the floor, right there, just like that. Here's the other part in my hand. Look, it's just going off
What the fuck?
Why?
behind it, so it can't.
Yeah,
Right,
and it's
sen-
facing fucking solid wood.
And
that
there's
you
no
can't
shadows
see
to make it
anything
go
in.
off.
And nothing in there is moving.
What? Why in there though? Like what is
What the
what? Like granted, there's a lot of electrical equipment up there too, but like I still don't get that. Especially
So, yeah,
since you
that-
only go like a little bit away and it's oh no, what happened to Randy?
Uh-oh.
He
Like, oh, there we go. Yeah,
He
no,
removed
it's,
it as I
it's
was
so
removing it.
fucking weird, dude. Like that's
Dude, we
really
have
weird.
we have used this for
A
like
lot. We
how
used
many
it with
guys?
us, too.
We used it with us,
four-
and it was
Nothing.
It never went
At
off
the
before.
four
house.
Mhm.
never has gone off, and then that happened, and then I'm glad Randy like got that footage what he did because
Yeah, no, that
he
almost
set it in the other
confirms
room.
it, dude.
Yeah.
nothing, and then he puts it back in the room and sits it in a different spot, and it still goes off.
And
Yeah.
you put it in a different spot. Oh,
How can you debunk that? Like, what is that? There's nothing.
Yeah,
moving
and
in
when
the
you
room.
move home base and the
There's no
receiver
shadows.
just like a room away too, if it was electrical interference that was making it go off like that, I would think that if it was that much of an interference that it would permeate through the walls right there too. Like there's nothing
Yeah.
stopping that. If not, the electrical in those walls is gonna fucking help it.
It's almost like
Yeah.
something.
electrical can't make it go off though, because it's
Yeah, it's
figured
fucking
out
motion.
It's almost like a spirit wanted us to know somebody was in that room.
In that
because
room.
they
Or
messed
it was
with that light.
significant too. Yeah.
Well, and so Dan, so this is what I was telling Randy today, or was it today or yesterday?
I think
He
it was
debunked
yesterday.
the light, like like you can if you put it like low, it will start
It'll start
like that.
flickering. Yeah.
Yeah.
But why, when we were shooting B-roll, that light was on, and then all of a sudden it just
Yeah.
switched to
Why did it
flickering.
get down? Somebody had to have moved the knob down
No-
and didn't
no
get
one
it all the way, dude.
They
You can
wanted to
see,
be
like,
noticed.
we-
I
It was a
think.
spirit.
Yeah.
We didn't show, but Rain and I were fucking with the lights, trying to figure it out. We couldn't figure it
Yeah.
out. Then Dan goes in there and he finally figures it out. So someone or something had to go in there,
something or buddy had to.
And
There's
they
no
knew that the
questioning
light
that.
would do that.
Yeah.
and clearly
To
the
get the
light was not
attention, too.
is not
Oh,
affecting the
mhm.
sensor.
And it went off to lure you guys to see that room.
Yeah.
It did.
Exactly.
Exactly.
It
That's
said,
what
"Hey,
I was
check
trying to
this
say.
out."
It was like, hey, look at what I can do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
I
mess with the
actually
light.
do this. I can mess with the light in
I
in
can
this room.
physically affect things in this place.
It was back
That's
in
what
the
it tells me,
corner
dude.
too. Way back
Yes,
in the
that's
corner.
creepy.
Like
I honestly can't debunk it because the only
That-
thing that in
that's
my
what-
head was what
I
you
don't think it
said
can,
is the
dude.
lights going on and off, making it go off.
that's
but
what
then
I thought.
it was going off when the light was on and going off when the light was off. So like,
Yeah.
what?
Weird.
Then
I-
But then he
I-
turns the
I'll-
light
I don't
all
get
the way
it.
on, and then
I'll
it's still
get
doesn't.
it. I'll
That's
get
why
it.
I asked. Please debunk this. Anyone debunk this because I can't. I don't know what.
I
the
love
fuck-
to try to poke holes and stuff, but like realistically, that's really, really odd. Like super
only-
fucking odd, dude.
I don't know, and
And
that's just a
because
sample of what the video is next week. That's just one sample.
Dude,
Like,
You've
I
used
love
that
that.
device with you in multiple locations. And Unica,
Nothing.
we used it. It didn't go off.
Nothing.
We used it at Poorhouse. It
But
didn't
it
go
works.
off.
I know it works because when we walk in front of it, it scares the fucking piss tits out of me.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
fucking shooting piss missiles straight out my ass where it's like, dog, like, come on. Like, I did not remember that was there. And it's fucking screaming at me now. And we're standing on top of it.
Yeah, we've
But
used
yeah,
it
dude,
at
what
some
the
of the
fuck?
some of the most haunted locations
Mhm.
and nothing.
And it's crickets. It's fucking
Yeah,
just
nothing.
sad violin.
That's why we're like blown away. Like this place, out of all places, this
Oh, yeah,
shit
of-
finally goes off. Like
this
I was like, what?
restaurant now, like a French restaurant.
Oh
like,
yeah.
sacrez-vous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I was so stoked. Rainey and I both when we saw that
Dude,
start
that's
going off. We're like,
incredible
what the
evidence.
hell, dude?
Like,
Yeah.
that's incredible. Because it's
like-
it's something
Good stuff.
intelligently
You know
poltergeisting.
what we should have done? We should have done when that was going off. I should have ran and got the music box and put it in there and see if
A
that
cat
would've
ball,
worked,
even,
too.
dude. Like, if you could have
Yeah.
a cat ball, like
Well, we
straight up
did-
bat that fucker around.
When we went before that, when we did that, when we first realized the lights were flickering,
Yeah,
we did go in there and we tried some EVPs and nothing.
nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
And then later on, Randy, I think, put that in there, and then that's when that happened. But I almost wish when that was happening, just to correlate it with that, because they're both motion censored.
Bam!
We should have put the music box in there.
yeah. To see
Yeah.
if that goes off too. If it does, dude, that's insanity. Like
That would
something
be
is
even
literally moving
crazier.
in front of it that we cannot perceive or see ourselves. What?
Right.
Who the fuck? What the fuck? Huh?
Yeah.
And the
'cause
thing
I
is,
had-
is it has to be. So it uses like a laser essentially to detect.
Is it like a
the
laser grid?
movement.
Like if you break the beam of the laser when it
So
shoots
it
out
has
like
to
that?
have solid mass to make it go off. So how
Yeah.
the fuck
Right?
is something you can't see making
Have
a
mass?
motion detector that has to block the sensor returning back?
I don't know if you can read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just
An alert
wireless security
systems, yeah.
alert system sensor.
It's
Yeah.
not
That's literally all
paranormal.
this is.
You
All it
at
is,
some
dude.
point you go, did I waste my money on this shit, dude? Like it's not doing what I want it to.
That's
then
what I
next
thought
thing
at
you know,
first.
It's like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Dude, best feeling in the world though, where you feel so validated because it's like I had an idea and it fucking worked.
and it
yeah, so
doesn't pick up bugs either.
No, yeah, it's very sensitive, but it's also very selective. It feels like because it has to be something bigger than like a penny.
Yeah, it has
You
to
know,
be.
or it has to be like
pet.
a foot or a leg, dude. Like it's. I don't say something really bad.
Yeah, it has to be an animal or an actual human that passes
Yeah.
in front of this.
Like
thing to
Riley
set
said,
it off.
solid mass. It's
Yep.
fucking insane.
Yeah, it can't
Yeah.
be just like a bug flying by or
Like the
a
grass
piece of
moving
dust.
won't make it do it.
A wall
No.
won't make it go off.
Yeah,
like,
we
A lot of
we had
people-
it in,
a
in
lot of
Utica,
people-
It was fucking windy and it was like open fields and like if anything would have made it go off, I would have believed that it was something random, but nothing, not a single
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Yeah, you could have grass in front of
Well,
it, everything blowing.
And
It
that's
won't do
why I
nothing.
thought a lot of people think the music box that when you turn like you flash it with a flashlight or like a light that it goes off. That's not true either.
No.
That's
No.
not true. And that's why I was like, well, is this
That's
thing different?
thermal.
Like,
But yeah, it
because the
still
lights are
has to
flickering,
be fucking thermal.
well, maybe it's a
Yep.
light. Maybe it's a fucking light. No, Dan turns the light all the way on and it still does it. That's how I
Still
was
does
like,
it, yeah.
all right, I don't know how to debunk this.
Yeah,
one. This
'cause I
is
mean, like,
fucking crazy, man.
If it was like, I don't know, like a camera, like when it switches to infrared, like I don't think it changes that much, especially like with motion sensors. Like I don't think light can like more light or less light's really gonna affect it that hard?
It can't sense light. That's the thing. Is it has
Yeah.
to sense something solid because it's a laser. A laser
Yeah.
can't sense light.
It's meant to be like put outside your house. So if somebody was in the dark passing in your yard, it would go off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it would-
100%. That's why
as
it's a
long
good
as-
alert system, dude. That's why it
Yeah,
is an
As
alert.
long as they cross the laser beam,
Mhm.
it'll go off. So
Yeah.
So if,
something
if
I
anyone
open my pants.
if anyone watching this even after this stream is over with, like on the replay,
It's
if
worth.
you can debunk this, please let me know because I
Send
would
the clip back
what
with
you
your
think. Yeah.
commentary and the emails, you know, or like, you know, send some emails our way too, because it's always fun to talk like, you know, about emails that we get that we don't get because nobody's ever emailed us.
Like I saw a mouse in the corner. You guys must not have seen
Like,
that mouse.
did you guys? Did
yeah, if
you
there
guys
was a
pay
mouse
attention?
the whole time that we didn't see, or a freaking
I'm
gerbil, I don't know.
100% open to that. Like, if you can literally
Trash
point
panda
something
that was
out,
just moving around back there, no one.
or if you see like an alien behind me, dog. Like, apparently I'm legally blind. I need this stuff. If you guys got better eyesight, like look at these fucking glasses, dude. I can make my eyes fucking massive. I'm fucking blind, dog.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's just some crazy shit. Like, there's
Dude,
a lot of
it's
things I
nuts.
see that's like where you can maybe debunk it and like it's a possibility, but that one I was like, I don't know. like
It's almost
that's
my
gotta be
favorite thing to be able to debunk stuff on investigations, where it's like, that I got it, dog. Like, that's not paranormal. Like, I'm not gonna be that person. Like, we got this. Like, I fucking know my smarts came through for me this time. But then when the shit really hits the fan, you're like, dumb brain. What?
Yep.
Straight
oh
up.
man.
Straight up as fuck. I ain't lying. I only speak the truth.
So I guess since we're getting to the end of the year, what are your guys' plans for next year?
I was hoping you were
Oh,
gonna
man.
ask that, Riley. So
It's gonna be banging.
Mhm.
so I can't give all the information for this one.
Of course,
And I've kind of
Yes, you can.
I've kind of
can if you want, Tommy.
Give it to me, daddy.
I literally can't. I literally can't. But I will say this.
literally can't.
I've mentioned this in a post, kind of like briefly.
So you
but-
did like one of those like secret drops, like
Yeah.
let me just
So
puff that past.
Tommy
real
and I
quick.
are collabing at my bedroom. That's a possibility,
that's-
Brayden. That's a very
that's-
that's a
let's go.
possibility.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Don't you leave
So-
us out of this too.
Oh,
We wanna
thanks,
be there.
Braden.
We get some Marvin Gaye going where it's let's get it on.
Oh yeah.
So clearly there will be more videos next year. The channel keeps going. Same for Randy. He'll be
Oh,
still
yeah.
Fuck
making
yeah.
videos.
If he ever gets them
Um,
done.
Yeah.
But
But, Randy.
Hell
holy
yeah.
shit.
Love y'all too.
So this is something I've been dying to do for the longest time now. I get so tired of YouTube shit. I really do.
I know, dude. The grind's real.
YouTube sucks. It really does. And especially as a small content creator.
They push us to the bottom of the barrels and they say, stay there, fishies.
Yeah.
It do feel like that sometimes.
So this is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time now. And if I could quit YouTube and do this, I would do it very much so.
Fuck yeah.
So I got reached out from a content creator, a bigger content creator. I won't give names yet or any of the details.
No name dropping. That's fine.
But I got asked to help this person shoot a legit documentary.
Fuck yeah.
I can't.
Are you going to be cameraman or are you going to be fellow investigator?
Both.
Sick.
So I will be. So this is going to be on streaming platforms. This won't be
Oh, you
released
mean
till-
like the indie platforms? Or are you
Airflix?
talking like big time?
No,
like
I'm talking
Airflix?
like
Netflix?
no,
Hulu
I'm
type
talking
shit?
about like Tubi and shit like that.
Okay, yeah, no, that I understand
Hopefully.
that. That's why I was
Hopefully.
like, if it gets
We're
to
working on-
Paraflix and Tubi, fuck yeah.
We're working on the details. I know there's he mentioned. I won't mention the name.
Understandable.
That there's two new streaming platform things that for big for like paranormal stuff that is
Hell
going to be
yeah.
on. But we're trying. Our goal is to get it on like the bigger ones as well.
Yeah, and then it
But
gets its
we will-
recognition and gets to the bigger streaming yards, and then this gets to like some award show, and it's like, oh shit, dude, people saw this.
Exactly. So I will be basically directing this and editing,
Damn straight.
shooting and editing with this guy. Randy will be involved too. He'll be a part of this. John
Fuck
will
yeah,
be a part of
guys.
this. We're shooting this and hopefully we've got it locked down 2 days. I didn't mention you the other date, Randy. I'll DM you about that. We're
All
doing
right.
2 locations. I will say I won't give any of the names. But
Out
they
of
are
state
both,
though, right?
yeah, they are both in Ohio.
That's awesome.
These
Fuck yeah.
the one place, a bigger fucking paranormal group that has a TV show, has been to this place or this location. And
Fuck
not too
yeah.
many other people have been there. I showed it to Randy the other night, and he was like, "Dude, this place is fucking crazy."
Swaggin'.
I'm so stoked to do this, dude. So we're gonna be shooting that in
That's
January.
awesome.
He doesn't want to release it, and he wants to premiere it like at like a theater, I think.
Yeah,
And
like
we're
give
gonna-
it its time and its due.
in the fall. And
Mhm.
then after that, it will go to like streaming platforms. So January.
Where are we?
the end of
Where are we
January-
thinking of? Like, is he like a local to you somewhat? So like, if we wanted to go to this premiere, is it within me and Riley's driving range?
Oh, hell yeah,
As like
dude.
a question.
Oh, hell
Okay,
yeah.
fuck yeah, I'm all for that because that
I
sounds.
won't
awesome.
give any other mission. Yeah, but yeah, you'll definitely.
I got
be
you.
if we premiere it around here. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's supposed to be. He wants to release it in the fall.
I love that. 100%.
So I might postpone my channel updates and like videos for a short
yeah, you
time
have to give it
period.
your attention.
Yeah, I mean, I will still be obviously doing the same shit I do now,
Mhm.
but like it might be slower in
Yeah,
January
the pace
and
goes.
February
Yeah.
because I got to sit there and edit it with this guy. So yeah,
Dude,
that's
yeah.
our biggest plans that we got, like for the first biggest thing we got coming up for next year.
And that's
Obviously,
just
we're going
the
to be hitting up-
start.
Yeah, that's just the start of next year. Other than that, I don't have anything like oh yeah, we're going to fucking
Yeah, like you
Country
didn't
House in
ink the
February or
fucking
anything like
yeah, you
that.
didn't ink that contract yet where it's like
I'm
we
more
have
worried about-
ambitions.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
basically
more
what
worried
we're at too.
about-
We just have ambitions to do certain
Yeah.
places. So
Like my main focus is documentary because like
Yeah.
fuck YouTube.
I
Yeah.
think that's
Wanna
where like I think our content embodies more documentary style like at this point where it's like everything needs to have its own like like the plot armor needs to be there for what the night was because it's telling a story.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, Randy, what do you got planned? My God,
What are you
got
doing?
coming up, brother?
All just the stuff with Tommy, and then
Yeah.
I obviously
I basically
editing.
speak for Randy. Like Randy and I are both on the same page.
So
Like, we're both
Randy's
doing the same
real
shit.
tombstone? Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, I'll just be editing all the catching up I'm gonna try to
Dude, that
do.
log. It's good though. It's honestly a very good problem to have because it's like I can't afford to go anywhere. I
Yeah.
can't really get up or do anything right now because I'm so locked down because I have to be close to home for work or some other reason. And it's like shit, I got fucking plenty of content to go through.
Oh yeah, tons of videos I have still to yet come out. So there's a lot in the future. I mean, it just takes time. I work a lot, so
Dude, I
only
feel
get
that.
a couple days to edit, and I'm really tired all the time. So
Mhm.
I
And
know
then
it
editing
sounds-
itself is a chore, dude. I completely
It is.
understand.
yeah, excuses. I know.
Me and Riley are fucking a two-headed monster at editing because both of us can do it at a high level, but it's also like, what a fucking slog. Like this is
Yeah.
so grueling.
We honestly
sometimes
are
to do
hoping
it.
to have like a giant powwow on Friday to edit
Yeah, like
together.
bring computers together basically, or just fucking like here, take this monitor. I got
Yeah.
this monitor. Like fucking watch this shit and fix it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I will
I'm just
say-
one guy,
Get it.
just one
yeah,
guy.
yeah, it's a lot harder when it's one person. I know that just from taking on a single project myself. Like,
Yeah,
And
it's
then
a lot.
dude, the poorhouse video we were just speaking of earlier, I'm still going through our side of the video and still editing it down. And I'm trying to get it all like looking pretty and all the audios like clipped up and like when
yeah,
we do the questioning of like the EVPs where there's nothing because there was literally rooms of just nothing. Like I wanted to do
Yeah.
the fast forward bullshit and then the audio gets fucking wonky and it's like ah
yeah.
I will
I've
say
been-
2024 too. Dude, we gotta do Poorhouse Skip round 2.
100%. I feel so bad about Jenna not going because she still does
I
not let me
also
live that down.
I also want to get you back to Mouth Cemetery. Maybe Randy.
It
can
did
even
not.
come with
Yeah,
this
I
It
wanna
had
go.
such a sour taste after that night because it did not.
Dude,
It didn't show you colors.
I still have the interview with you guys in the B-roll shot, so all I need to do is go shoot
It's
it again.
so beautiful.
I
That
plan
place
on
is
going
never
back there
been.
again.
Dude,
I've
I,
never
like
been
we,
there.
we always say, we caught 2 full body apparitions in picture form there, and we caught literally like the wildest milligal spikes in the middle of the woods I've ever seen. Floating red lights, like it
And-
was all so
Man.
weird.
If you missed last week's live stream, we had a professional photographer on
Look
the
at
show,
our shit.
and he evaluated those photos
Both-
that we
yeah,
captured from Mouth.
both
He
sets of
could
photos.
not explain them.
He didn't say it was
Really?
matrixing. He didn't say it was like lens flare. He couldn't.
He said, "I
He's
have
a
no
legit
idea."
photographer that has millions of followers, and is like, I don't know. That's really fucking weird.
Legit. That's
So
Dude,
really
it's
basically
fucking
he's saying-
so awesome.
So he was saying it was a demon, 100%.
Basically, or like an old
100%
Victorian
demon.
style Megatron, like that too.
No questions asked. That's a full on
like
demon.
Grim, that's a freight. That I'm sorry, you just met Hades. Like he decided to
Yeah.
come and take your soul.
Yeah. Just seeing if there's any fresh ones out, and about.
All we
So-
didn't. The only thing we didn't see was his scythe because it was probably holding onto the light pole that turned into his scythe and was just reaping our fucking souls while we're standing there. Yeah, I believe it.
Name one other location you guys want to do something with us in Michigan.
In Michigan,
Oh,
Ooh.
man.
The Native American burial ground that we went to. It's literally called Custer Riverside Cemetery, but there's an Indian
If we
burial
could
ground
take
part
you there,
of it.
yeah. I
That
know
place
you're
was
not
pretty cool.
too big on the cemeteries, but like that place. I mean, you've seen the video.
If we have to
did
say
there.
indoor
Yeah.
stuff, like I would have to say the Double J Resort. Actually,
yeah,
I'd
Dude,
love to
let's
take you to
do it.
Double J.
Let's fucking do it, dude.
Because
What
that
town
land
is
is
that in?
crazy. It's in Rothbury, so it's like 35 minutes away from us for real.
yeah.
It's about 35-minute drive from where we are, so it'd probably
Well-
be about 4-hour drive for you all the way to it. But if you came to Muskegon, it's like a 3.5-hour drive.
Yeah,
What?
And
that
we
place
could
is
just crash in your
nuts.
bedroom.
If you've never seen our video there, you have to go watch the Double J Ranch
Just for me?
Paranormal Investigation. And if you've ever heard of a music festival called Electric
Why not?
Forest,
Wait, can you give me
we
four?
investigated the
you.
forest that
Yeah, where they
festival
do the whole like electric forest dealio, like the music festival.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
leave a lot of the props up, but that land is legitimately Native American, like full on Native American land. Like it's
Yeah.
right in that like what's the tribe that's up there, Riley? Is it the Potawatomi or is it a different
Potawatomi up
one?
there, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I think it's Potawatomi too. But like it was like very heavily known to be that type of area. And then also when the ranch was there, mysterious deaths for one. It was a full blown working ranch that was like
so
it was
mind
like
you,
400 acres or
if
something.
you work there, if you work
Huge.
there to this day, most people live on the property.
And they have tons of stories of just weird shit.
Like they house you to work there and everything.
Even the
Anything
water
so
park
big.
and the mini golf course had actually weird shit going on. We
Yeah,
were like,
it's
"There's no
over
fucking way,
2,000
dude."
It's over 2,000 acres.
I feel like
Damn.
anything indigenous is fucking crazy, dude. Like crazy.
Dude, it's
haunted.
wild.
Every fucking time, dude.
At 4 in
Hey,
the morning, we
the
were trying
National
to get our
House in though
stuff.
too.
That is, yeah,
Oh,
I actually heard
dude.
about that one. No, but
Yeah,
we
I
were
did
trying to
that.
leave at the Double J, right? And we weren't even rolling. And we were like, okay, we can't get our stuff out of the room because they locked it up and they went to do some like partying for Halloween because it's right around Halloween. And then we were like walking back towards the place, like doing our slow-mo beach bay, like body shots, like this is gonna look so fucking cool. It's all lit up with Christmas lights. And all of a sudden you hear this door just go kong, 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 kong. And it's like somebody's trying to break in or out, and we were the only ones there at that point. Like there was nobody else staying in that resort. They were in the resort part, but in the like actual, what do you call it, like hotel, because it was cold as fuck that night too, actually. And there was nobody camping for real because it was out of season. So it's like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we'll definitely get you back in there. I think the fall is the best time to go because it's out of season for them. They don't have many people staying there, so they have the more ability to let us do that. We were supposed to hit them up this past year to do it, but it just didn't work.
We just
out
got
for
too
us
busy.
But
I'm totally down. I'm 100% down. I'm sure Randy
There's-
is as well.
Mhm.
dude, there's so many.
yeah.
Like, I would even like doing like
Boys
an
are hard.
out of state investigation with you guys. We go on a bros road trip and just
Bro
fucking-
trip.
Bro trip.
Bro trip.
Hashtag bro trip.
You can drive.
All right, everyone in here.
Hell
I'll
no,
go last.
I'm driving.
I'll go last.
Me.
I'll go last. But everyone in here, name your
Just laughing.
craziest paranormal moment of 2023?
Ooh, Riley, you start. Randy, you go next. We'll just go around the horn. Yeah, we gotta stop on Tommy, so we're just gonna go.
I'm
this
trying
way.
to think.
Me too. There was a couple. Jenna, what was your craziest
It's hard to
paranormal
think,
moment
man.
like this year? Just hop in there and.
For
what was the
me,
craziest
it would have
paranormal
to be
moment?
Asher Walton
this
house
year?
when the water bottle fell off the
He's saying water
counter.
bottle.
That was pretty fucking.
That was
nuts,
crazy.
dude. Like that shit was fucking wild.
Go ahead. Just go
Just
ahead.
say it.
Just go ahead.
Probably at
Randy.
Post Town.
Hey, wait! No one asked you
When,
to speak.
I
Jenna.
fucking told her to
God
speak.
damn it!
She
Probably.
don't need to get back in the kitchen. She needs to speak.
I made tacos.
She did.
I made tacos.
Don't even show me tacos.
That
right now.
counts.
God damn
That
it,
So
you're
counts.
making
it
me
was
hungry.
probably at Post Town when they were doing the tour, and I was downstairs in the basement, and I was next to the door, and then the door that leads to the hallway where they saw like the creeper that looked like half goat man, pretty much.
Satan.
Pretty much goat man. All of a sudden I heard a growl, and yeah, I was like, that's the first time I've ever heard anything like that.
Did
It
you
was
poop your
wild
pants?
because
She
I
did
was
poop
like,
her pants.
I did. If there was poop, they would have been in my pants.
There was poop. Good job. All right, go eat that taco.
But I got cut off. I didn't even
Sorry.
explain why that
No,
was
explain.
the scariest moment. It was the scariest moment because, for one, it's the first time I've had poltergeist activity happen. Like, and we didn't even realize that it was that at the time.
Nope. We like completely fucked it up and we were like, it's the cabinets. It was not cabinet.
And the fact that we were literally talking about heading into that room and it happened in the room we were talking about going into. Like,
yeah, that was crazy.
The lineup of events that happened, like, was just so crazy.
We were literally like, all right, we're going all dark. We're going super stealth mode. We're kind of fucking around a little bit.
We wouldn't have known that that's what happened
unless we had our fucking night vision on.
No, unless they didn't have those freaking security cameras all over that Asher Walton house. If they didn't have those cameras, we would have just seen a water bottle on the floor and probably not thought anything of it.
Yeah. Dude, that was pretty fucking incredible to me too, where it's like, how? Nothing else that whole night moved. And even if anybody wants to argue with me, I will argue till I'm blue in the face. The door to the front door was open, okay? But that hallway that straight shoots all the way through, there's another doorway about 15 feet in. So it's a good, like, a handful of steps to get to the first doorway.
Pathway of wind doesn't meet
Yeah, and then there
door.
was another 50 feet or more that went through the parlor room, which opened up to the right with huge French doors. That was like a sunning room that had like a piano in it that's not there anymore. So it was like a dance hall, basically. Massive room. Air would die in that room before it actually made it into the kitchen because the kitchen was on the back wall. So it was like almost like 100 feet away from the front door. It was not that windy. There's no fucking way the wind knocked that bottle over. Yeah, and you couldn't feel the fans moving throughout any of these fucking rooms.
The air was so stagnant in that
crazy.
house.
It was the only house I've ever been in that was that big like that. It literally felt like you could walk into a room and it was sterile. Like, can't have kids, doesn't go in other rooms. Like, it's fucking stuck there. Like, I don't get it.
Wow.
It was odd. And you could feel the vibe change throughout the night, too, because it went from being like daytime and we were in there from like 6:30, maybe, like still light out. Like, let's order pizza. Let's just chill. Taking shits in their bathroom because, man, Poopgate 2023 is fucking real. And like, I was almost contemplating taking a shower because I was like, I'm so warm. Like, I was so uncomfortable because I couldn't poop because that small town of 400 fucking people literally doesn't have a bathroom.
Oh,
and when they did have bathrooms, they were all fucking methed out and people decided to just destroy them. So fuck that. I wasn't pooping in a toilet that was completely filled to the brim with just brown water. Like, no. So it's like, dude, that was seriously weird because then when it got dark, everybody
All right, wait,
came
Trevor,
in there, bitch. Yeah.
Is this your craziest?
No. I'm just talking about Asher Walton because it's so fucking crazy.
Okay. I was like, is this gonna
Is
wait, who's next?
I thought he was
Who's
like,
next?
yeah, I agree, that was my
Randy's
favorite
next.
one.
It's just fucking Asher. What?
Yeah, that was still on Riley's. Holy shit. Okay.
I was just going off what he said because crazy.
Trevor's on a
Astroworld's
tangent.
crazy.
You got to reel him back in every once in a while.
Sometimes.
He's off the rails, people. Off the rails. You can see he's already drinking.
I'm sweating. Shirts can come off at any time. This is the tarp. I will take it off.
No.
All
All
right,
right, Randy, go. Randy, go.
go
Let's
ahead.
hear it.
All right,
You
I'd
got
have to. My craziest moment of the year would probably be when we were at the Paranormal and Mortuary Science Museum, and John, the owner, was showing us around the museum and telling us stories about everything
That's crazy.
and all the paranormal happenings.
Yep.
And we were just sitting there, and I felt something touch the back of my head,
Oh,
like
fuck yeah.
just rub the back of my head,
They
basically.
give you the quick caress, like
Yeah, the real quick caress, and I was like, "What the hell?" So I looked up. I thought maybe cobweb, or
yeah, like a
something,
Spidey
or,
little.
or something they had hanging from the ceiling.
Mhm.
But there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing hanging from the ceiling. There was no cobwebs. There was nothing behind me to explain it. And then he goes on to tell us that directly behind me, behind a curtain, which I didn't even know this was a curtain.
Didn't register.
I thought this was just part of the wall, part of the
Yeah, like one of those tapestry things, maybe, or something.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
exactly
I thought-
what you mean.
So I was like, "Oh, a curtain, a room behind me." He goes, "Yeah, right behind you, actually, hanging on the wall is a cursed mirror." And we were like, "What?"
What?
And yeah,
Like it just reached out and was like, head.
yeah, exactly. And what was even crazier about this, the story behind it, is a man got molested by a
Whoa.
succubus through this mirror, and me being a male, I
gotta check it out.
I figured this was its attempt at trying to reach out and
do
touch
the old
me.
seduction.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
succubus.
it
I
was
want to
trying
suck
to
your
show
bliss.
us. So I think that was probably like one of the craziest moments.
that's
And he did tell us too that multiple people, when they
I've
same
heard
thing that happened to Randy, they got touched when they
Yep.
were like by the mirror or by the curtains.
That's
And
insane.
Randy, I remember that because Randy was like, I remember on the tour, Randy was like, "What the?" I was like, "What's going on?" He's like, "I just got touched." And
Yep.
then because I knew the mirror was in that room, but I didn't know where. Just
Yeah,
like
I didn't
Randy.
even know it was
and
there.
he's like, yeah, it's right behind Randy, behind those curtains. We're like, what the?
And it
fuck?
would make a ton of sense
Yeah,
why you would be
I
getting
reached.
touched.
Yep, I reached over and pulled the curtain back, and sure enough, there it was, staring me in the face. I was like, "Oh hell no!"
That's
I
crazy.
can
like-
tell you too. That mirror, dude, that mirror was fucked. That mirror,
Oh, yeah.
there's
Dude,
something
that
crazy
sounds
about that mirror.
awful.
Yeah, it,
Like,
it,
that's
it was
scary.
intense.
It
That's
gave his
actually
wife.
scary.
It gave his wife like a straight-on panic attack, almost
Really?
like a heart attack.
I'm
when
still
he
listening.
brought
I
it
got a
in.
pee. I'll be right back. But I'm still listening. I'll be
Go
right back.
do your pee piece.
Yeah, when he brought that mirror into the museum, he said that his wife instantly didn't know what was in there or anything like that, but she instantly, her chest started going
Just
nuts.
beating.
Her heart.
Yeah. Just bum,
She
bum,
said
bum, bum, bum.
she had to be taken out of the museum, and then he told her what was in there, and she
Wow.
said, "Oh wow, I didn't know you brought that."
She
here."
felt that fucking pressure. Like
Yeah.
that. It's like walking into a wave. Like you crash, and it's not like like you seemingly walk into each other at the same speed, but the amount of kinetic force that wave is carrying will fuck you up.
Yep.
And it's like, oh shit, dude, it's almost the same way with paranormal waves to me, where it just like it's effective.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
I recently got touched at the tattoo shop that we
That-
just did.
Let me. That
And
was my
that takes-
fucking. That's mine. It happened to you, but that was mine because that's fucking. It was crazy to see that.
So I'll show you the video after, Randy and Tommy, of what happened, because we
If we
actually
do it on
captured
stream,
this.
the stream will die. I'm just telling you
Yeah,
guys that.
yeah.
We'll have to show you the video when it releases.
So we were at this tattoo shop, and I instantly felt like something approached me. An energy,
That
something.
static.
Shut
just
up,
fucking
Brayden.
Cling.
God damn it.
All of the hair on my arm stood up, was completely up. You could see the goosebumps. I filmed the goosebumps on my hand. Trevor was out in the middle.
I was
of this
sitting in the hallway where we showed
watching
you that
this
video
happen.
earlier, where that lady or whatever like kneeled down. I was basically sitting right there, and I was looking for like 5 or 6 feet away. Well, probably like 10
And
feet away from Riley.
I felt the back of my shirt get tugged.
Here, I'll even like demonstrate.
Can you take it off all the way?
Yeah. And we captured my shirt getting tugged from Trevor's perspective. As I was saying, my shirt
Jenna
just got
took the
tugged.
phone and was like up close, and you can see Riley. It looks like Riley's shirt gets start, and it's like off of his body, and it's not like if it was just hanging kind of funny, because it wasn't like a super loose shirt or anything like that. It was like pretty form fitting, and like you could physically see it, like if his body like swayed a little bit, it almost like moved like opposite of what it should be, you know. And then I was out in the hallway looking at it, and it literally looked like somebody had pinched his shirt and pulled it off of his body. And I watched him kind of like try to twist a little bit, you know, like, oh shit, I'm being touched. And like it looked so organically fucking wild. Cause like it was my sight and my camera got it too. So we have 2 angles of it. But it's like, there's no way that's actually happening like that. Like I don't know.
Like my body's going
said
one way and my
organically
shirt
fucking
goes
wild.
the other. You know what I mean? Like I turn to the right and my shirt goes to the left.
Yeah, it looked like he was also wearing a belly shirt, because like Jenna said, like literally when it was getting pulled back, it like fucking suction cup to his stomach. So you could tell that it was being like pulled back.
Looked like it was like caught on something.
Yeah, dude.
Basically.
And it was seriously like the creepiest shit, because he was almost like in the middle of the room when it's happening, and like what is behind him is like seats that are like from like bleachers or like a movie theater. I mean, like the old style movie theaters.
Like
and
the
there's
fucking
nothing
seats.
behind him that would have grabbed it. You know, like there's no like brick or like something sticky that would have got his shirt, and it was just hovering there in midair. Like, what is that?
And then I literally go, it's gone, and my
just drops.
I want to see this shit now. I want to see this right
we'll
now.
show it to you.
Actually,
after.
I might be able to pull it up on my side of it. Well, you guys continue talking, and I'll see if I can't pull it up on my side of it, because I have the tattoo shop video as well.
I guess I'll explain mine. Well, I already explained it in the beginning of this stream, but I'll pick my number. Well, it's tied for number 1. But earlier I talked about how I got choked out at Birdsell Mansion. That was probably
fucking crazy, dude.
The most fucked thing that's ever happened to me paranormal wise, and that happened like literally like 2 months ago or whatever the hell it was. But my other one, so I'll pick this as my number 1 because it's sentimental to me and it really meant a lot. So obviously all of you know in the panel and most people that know me that I collect dolls. You know, I collect haunted dolls.
Where's my stepson?
The aggressive nature at which you said that.
Where's my stepson? Where is he at?
If you don't know, I bought Tommy a haunted doll.
Is that him back there?
That's my stepson.
I'll show it.
Jesus Christ, that was fun.
This is still like the coolest one,
dude.
Like,
that head gets me.
That's
every
more like
time,
a stepdaughter.
you can move you move its legs like this, and the head moves. It's fucking creepy.
Something bad.
It's from the
happened in front of that.
1950s.
Something bad happened in front of it.
So-
That's why her eyes
Yeah.
rolled back.
That's what I
Yeah,
feel.
so yeah,
from
Riley. I forget it was like I put like a thing out. Like I said, if you donate,
Look at
or
him holding
whatever,
it.
I'll give you like a shirt and shit. I sent him a shirt, and he bought me this. I don't remember exactly.
It was a murder doll.
So obviously, you know, I collect haunted dolls, and
Hell
the
yeah.
whole question a lot of people question is haunted dolls a real thing? Can a doll actually be haunted? And
It's a great
I've
question.
experienced some shit in here, and I know for sure there's a doll in my house that's haunted at this point. Randy can vouch for that. I'll get on to that story on another time.
Oh, for
But
sure.
I never truly believed that dolls were like extremely haunted until I went
you
to
saw that shit.
until I went to the Hinsdale house.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if you've never
that-
seen my Hinsdale house investigation, oh my god, go watch it. I was with Tara and Paige
It's
from Paranormal XP.
crazy.
It's
So
nuts.
this is the crazy thing. So there's 2 dolls in this glass case, and one of them, I didn't know exactly which one. So I'm just gonna make this really short so I don't like go ramble. So I take the one doll out of the case. All right, this is at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Like everyone's dead, and I was like, I want to do one last hurrah. And I remember that YouTube channel Mind TV.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into how I feel about them. But they in their video they were doing a fucking Estes session on the rocking chair. The one dude was in his car, and the one dude on the rocking chair was next to the case of dolls. And in their video, they had the doll. The doll came out of the fucking. It just opened up the case and kind of like fell out a little bit.
Yeah.
So this doll, it's like the one eye's all fucked up. It's burnt. I took it out of the case and I picked it up, and immediately I was like, I fucked up. I fucked up
right up.
So I had the doll like this. I had it, and I was like, dude, this shit smells like burnt. Like there's something off about this doll. And automatically, dude, like the REM pod starts going off.
Dude.
Everyone in the room is like, oh no, Tommy, what the fuck did you do?
The smell gets
and I was like, well,
dude.
I'm here we are now. We're already here. So needless to say, like, shit hits the fan.
Run from this.
We get some like insane like EVPs, like the one it's like a female like like fucking screaming. Like I can't even like
one more time.
I can't even recreate it, dude. Like it makes this sound on the recorder, and I just remember, dude, I felt
crazy,
so uncomfortable. Everyone in the room felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah, where it's
I
like
felt
Tara's not screaming, dude. Like,
no, it was no one, dude. And we get multiple EVPs, and like that like shit. What like prior to that, like shit died down until I opened it out of that case. So that all that shit happened. If you want to watch that experience, watch my Hinsdale House video with Tara and Paige from Paranormal XP, because it's fucking nuts. But this is something that's interesting. So I reached out to Daniel Klaus, the owner of the Hinsdale House. And I said, hey, man, I really want you to see this video because this is the stupid shit I did.
You need to see it.
I hope you're not mad that I took the doll out of the case, because it says right there, do not take the doll
Don't touch. Yeah.
Yeah, don't touch. He didn't give a shit. But then he proceeds to tell me, he's like,
oh no.
That's actually not the haunted doll, dude. He's like, so that doll I found when I first bought the Hinsdale house. I went up in the attic, and there was a chimney up there. I saw this doll next to the chimney.
What?
And that justifies why it smelled
like
right?
fire, yeah.
Yeah. And he proceeds to tell me, he's like, so that doll is original. Actually, the only thing that's like one of the few things that's original to the house.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's right.
So he said, yes, that doll is very much so haunted, but it is not as much haunted as the doll you didn't take out of the case. That is the doll that when it has that story, there's like a little piece of paper that tells a story.
Yeah, like
about
the
this lady
placard, basically.
That gave the other doll that donated it to the house, and that it survived several fires.
That's crazy. And for one,
so he told me this, and I was like,
any.
no. So I was like, well, I can definitely say that the doll that's not so haunted compared to the other actually like
is
legitimately
still haunted.
Haunted, yeah. So that it was just a funny story, and that was probably one of the coolest, craziest experience I've ever experienced.
Awesome.
And that's my favorite experience probably last year or this past year, but probably ever as well. Because I was like, as much as I love dolls, that really proved to me that like those dolls are haunted.
It's legitimate. Like those residual hauntings that are sticking with those objects or these trigger objects that we have around us all the time, basically. It's real. It's validated at that point. And I love that. Like that's so cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
that
video is crazy. If you haven't seen it, you have to go watch it.
It definitely proved to me that the Hinsdale house is fucking insane.
It's crazy, yeah.
But
it's on our list too, honestly.
That dolls are actually legitimately haunted.
Oh yeah.
So,
all right, Trevor, you want to pull up since this was your number one experience, right?
Yeah, I just had it play.
I'm gonna put her back.
All right, so honest to goodness tattoos. That
again, no one's seen this video. This is another unveiling tonight.
Yep,
we got two unveilings
stuff. All right. So like this is my angle. There's no audio. Motherfucker. Hold on. I definitely clicked share audio. I'm gonna stop sharing it. I'm gonna reshare it. Hold on. Yeah, share audio tab. That's stupid.
Hopefully this doesn't lag.
There. All right, hold on. It's not gonna lag. My computer's pretty decent.
There we go.
You got it? All right, cool. He literally just says, I got touched.
What's that noise?
It's the spirit box is going through the whole time, and you can hear how quiet it is, so it's weird.
Yeah, it is quiet. That's what I was like. It's quiet.
Yeah, but like look at the wall, like right here, like right around here. It's kind of blurry now, but like when we actually get a good shot of it with light, it's fucking stupid crazy.
Whoa. The hair on my it's all standing up right now.
So many goosebumps. Yeah, like Riley's not moving, but you can see the black block out the white, right? And like, yeah, it's literally starched off of his back.
Wait, what? What? Wait, go back. What?
You'll see it again because there's a second angle where it shows it. Like, you see how far it's off his back and how he's like wearing a belly shirt right now?
I saw that.
Yeah, and it almost looks like he's not touching it because when we go back to my
it
angle,
looks
he
like
doesn't
something's
touch it.
pulling on it.
And we think there was a bastard child that was hidden in the ceiling above there because it was also a brothel. Like, look at that. Riley's not touching it or really moving, and you can see
it moving.
It's like pulled off of him.
Oh yeah.
Great job, little man.
What?
Dude, yeah.
Great job, little man.
Dude? Yeah, when he turns a little bit too, it's stuck out.
Dude, that is wild, dude.
It's so weird.
Go
the first time
back
I've ever
again
seen
where
that.
you can actually like really the first like big movement that it did.
I saw that instant. I was like, wait a second.
Like
what
it's
is going
fucking
on here?
insane.
There's toys you can play with, little guy.
Little guy.
He's over there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Did I go back far enough? I don't think
You went
so.
back too far.
Did I? Oh yeah, it's
Right
right, after
there,
this.
yeah.
It's right after this. Yeah, like when he turns a little bit, you can see that shit. So
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
clear.
It's like
it
it's like
just
slicks
yanks
out.
out. Yeah, it just yanks out. Like what the hell?
Can you pull my shirt?
Dude.
Yeah,
He's got like goose.
literally.
That arm,
Yeah,
whoever arm that was, there's like
that's
goosebumps
Riley's.
from hell.
Yeah,
That's my
100%.
goosebumps from hell.
Like it's so weird that you can see it start, and
Dude,
then when
I
it flips to
felt-
the other angle,
I
you can
felt
tell.
the energy come next to me. Like I felt all of it.
Is my shirt moving right now?
Right here, you can really see
Yeah.
it get tugged right there.
Yeah, when he hands the light off, it's literally like a foot off of him.
Like my shirt goes the opposite way that I do. Like how is that even physically possible?
Yeah, and look at where he's standing. It's in that like atrium place or whatever you want
can
to
see
call
it
those.
right there. Like
and there's
when I move
nothing
my
behind
hands,
him.
it let goes, and
Dude,
then it
yeah.
does it again right here.
Dude, it's like pulling it to the right, like right there, like just a second ago. It was like pulling it in
And
the opposite
even when
direction.
he twisted his torso, it stayed stuck off of him. And he did not wear a starchy shirt. Like it didn't ever do that the rest of the night.
That's weird, dude. Yeah, look at that,
Crazy.
dude.
Yeah, that just moved that.
It's moving.
Yeah.
What
like
the
look
fuck?
at that. That's his shirt. Like all of that is his shirt. It's literally getting pulled off of him.
It's like something a little kid would do too, like
Could he-
hide behind you and hold onto your shirt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Could you,
You
like
know?
feel that? Like, could you like feel your shirt?
Yeah,
being, like
I could
pulled?
feel it felt like there was a
Yeah,
hand there.
if
Like,
you
honestly.
look close enough, you can see that there's a crease from his shirt getting pulled back.
Push it really hard.
This is the same room that we caught EVPs and stuff down there too.
I'm coming
Dude,
up.
that's I've never seen anything like that, dude. That's
Yeah.
fucking wild.
We
man.
caught a lot of
Holy
other
shit.
like really like credible evidence, but there wasn't like a ton of it. So like we caught some really clean EVPs that like when we boost the audio, it's like holy shit, dude, that is like crystal clear. Where like you can hear a woman literally tell us leave me alone. You can hear a man tell us get back here like we showed you. And then there was another EVP where it said water, and then there was one more, but I forgot what it said.
I don't remember. It was you
I
Jenna,
have a
and
lot of
Lindsay
them.
thought it said something. I thought it said something else.
Yeah,
So it's-
well, the woman voice definitely said "leave me alone." Like 1,000,000%. There was a lady there, and it was a brothel. So if somebody was harassing one of these women that was really drunk or something, leave me alone. Like, nah, dog. And then
That'd
we
be
also
something I'd
over the
say.
spirit box too. We caught things like it was saying like sex, where it's like I've never heard it say that. Like, and it was
Why'd you
all
say that?
around
Wait.
wild.
Why'd you say that so quiet? You're like sex.
Sex.
Because you gotta say it sensually, otherwise it doesn't have the same allure.
But yeah, that video is coming soon. It'll probably come next year.
Yeah, no, Riley 100% has that fucker nailed too. Like that shit looks clean as fuck.
See, this is
I'm
how
so
cool we
proud
are.
of
We
him.
got. I unveiled a clip for my video next week, and you just got a clip unveiled for their next video.
The
Or
intro
one
to
of their
this is
videos
so
coming out.
fire.
Hey, we said we were.
Who else
feeling the
does that
spirits
shit?
This morning? We said we were feeling the spirits this morning. We gave you
Hey,
a little present.
if you guys saw that little reel we did, we're gonna fucking knock it right out of the park. Knock it out of the park. I'm not fucking leaving.
That shit was great. What? That's
That was
from
so good.
what's that movie?
Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes, dude, that
So
movie's
good.
crazy, dude. I love that
So
movie.
good.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm so happy with it. And like even the poorhouse video coming along nicely, and I'm super happy with it. And I
I'm
also
telling
paid
you.
homage to the. I threw a little bit of that in there with ours, but I flared it differently, and it's great. That's all I gotta say about it. It's fucking gold.
Dude, I'm
Hug
telling
me,
you,
touch me, love me.
you
Yep, and
gotta
then it's,
watch
like,
their
invert
poorhouse
that
video. Gotta watch it. It was one of the
So it's-
gnarliest investigations from this past year that we did.
If that
Holy
didn't
fucking
happen
hell, dude.
and those EVPs didn't happen at this tattoo shop, that would have been my fucking one. Is that whole poorhouse night, because it was so hectic when it was happening. It's like I legitimately don't feel right. Like this is insane.
It was like if you're jacking off, and then
And you're like
we-
you're
we-
edging, and
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
at the edge.
and then Anna's room hits, and it's like you're like pre-coming, and then we hit that back room, and then that's when it's just like
That's when the
when
cream.
everything-
That's when you got cream corn everywhere, dog. Because that's like she threw a can at you and it just fucking smacked that wall, and it's like, yep, we're here, we did it. I'm fucking proud. Let's go home and sleep.
Like I said,
I feel really
purest form
shitty
of
now.
euphoria right there.
I feel like creepy now because like this
yeah.
was like a child spirit. So
Oh
like,
God, Jesus.
No, it wasn't a
Yeah,
child
yeah,
spirit
yeah,
the whole
like-
time. Something demonic said my name.
Yeah,
So, like,
it was
wanted
probably-
to
it was
splooge.
probably
it
a
was probably
demon.
the splooge demon, dog.
It wasn't wrong till you said that, Tommy. It wasn't wrong till you
yeah,
said
I should have said that. Fuck. Oh my
Jesus
god, dude.
fucking God.
Tommy's gonna get us fucking canceled.
Let's just ski down the slope of no return
Hashtag
real
cancel.
quick.
If you want to see what goes up and not get canceled, just watch the stream.
No, I implore you, go back into the
No,
podcast
don't,
episodes
and
and find what will get me canceled, and then you come to
Dude,
me.
I'm
and
telling you
tell me
though.
what it was.
No, if you want to
I
see
can
like
already
some
tell you
grade
what
A,
episode it was. It was the
I know.
Black Dahlia episode.
Why do you gotta
Trevor
tell them where to
Jenna.
look?
It's like
if you
episode
want to see,
86.
no, I'm telling people, if you want to see some
Oh
fucking
my
solid
God.
ass banger evidence, rewatch this stream. I mean, we showcase some fucking stellar ass
Dang good
paranormal
shit.
activity.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, like
joined
some-
late and you
that
don't know what we're talking
Chef's
about,
kiss.
we shared some of the craziest EVP evidence. That's probably.
I mean,
ever been
2023 in all has been crazy. And me and Riley have spoke about this, like doing like a year in review type dealio, like stream and whatnot. Like, I think that would be pretty cool to be able to highlight everybody's like favorite evidence from the year, and then do like a long, form content stream like that,
Do it,
where it's
do
like
it.
everybody gets
Yeah.
their time in the sun because everybody's got good shit.
Yeah,
Like the only
so,
thing I would
like-
ask is
like-
like prepare some clips.
So
Yeah.
like you would get like everyone you've like interviewed, right?
Try to,
So you
or
get-
whoever's
they would get-
available.
so they would get like a 5 to 8 minute slot.
Yeah,
where they
something like that.
showcase like a clip
Yeah,
and talk
so-
for a
Yep,
second.
just roll them in.
Dude,
So,
that'd
yeah,
be
that's what
bad.
we
You
were
guys
talking
should
about.
That's
do
what
that.
we're saying. We've been
we were
talking about it.
doing like this end of the year like open panel basically. Like have
We- Riley
even people
said
that
he-
haven't been
what did
on
you
the
say
show,
today?
if they want to come in.
45?
Yeah,
44?
this is the 45th
This is our
live
45th?
stream this
Yeah.
year.
The
everybody.
45th interview
45th
we've
time
done.
we've gone live this
Holy
year.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that much either. I was like, damn, dude, we've interviewed, and it's been a good spattering of a lot of different groups, and it's
Yeah.
so fucking
So-
awesome.
So on top of that, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has watched our videos or will
Oh.
watch them in the future. If you're just now getting to this moment, because
We're gonna get more investigation
Oh,
videos out, I
yeah.
promise.
in the past year we have gained so many new members to
Dude,
the night crew, and
Gas pedal.
obviously it's due to the fact of all the guests that we've had on the
Mhm.
show. We're gaining new
Yeah,
people
no.
that way. So
We are
wanna
blessed
thank
to
everyone
have
that's
our
been on our
friends.
show, like
Mhm.
Tommy, like Randy, who are I think Tommy, this is your
Everybody that's
third
been
time
on here
the
is
show?
now a friend. Yeah, like
Now
everybody's
Randy's
like
second
a fucking
time on the
homie,
show?
homie.
Wait, no, I think it's second. No, wait.
No,
I've
third,
been on
because
your
we did the
channel.
cemetery one. We did the cemetery one.
So it is 3. Yeah, I would have been 4, but I had to cancel that.
I mean, me and you have been on a couple other people's live streams together too. So it's like we've been doing content
I've
together
done
for a
other streams
while.
with Tommy as well. So like we in the past since we started doing this, we've accumulated 13,000 views. That goes for shorts,
Insane.
everything. But live streams is at like 6.6 thousand views.
Yeah, bravo
which
to
is
everybody that watches
absolutely
these. Like, holy
fucking
shit.
insane, because our podcast
We're 2 hours of boring.
was doing that in listen numbers, but now if you put it together, like our podcast is still doing that same
It's popping
mark. So we've had 10,000 ears listen to our show over this past
insanity.
year, and like to us, just being normal dudes, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Are
when
you
we
still putting
accumulate
these,
everything, it's like 30 something thousand.
So all of these live streams are also available on our Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everything.
Yeah, I'll rip the audio
they're
from
not
this
released
straight to the podcast.
They're
That just
behind
answered
a
my
little
question.
bit.
Yep.
Yeah, they're behind a little bit for a reason.
Yeah, I have like 3 weeks out from the next one that was recorded like 3 weeks ago. So it's like everything's backlogged for like 5 episodes, but it's also a good thing because it comes out every Monday morning is what I've been trying to shoot for. Every Monday morning you get a new one. So if you are unable to listen to full stream here, or you work and you're able to listen to like streams and shit, or like podcasts, I mean, long form content rocks, dude.
And we do that too because we know a lot of people, they might not have YouTube Premium, so they like to
the
listen to
ads
stuff
suck.
on Spotify.
Dude,
you can listen to
they blow.
You can listen to all of our episodes completely ad free on all of the podcasting services.
Yeah, nothing is behind a paywall, like not like that, unless you want to donate to the Kickstarter, which only helps us upgrade equipment and get to places and meet people and give back to our community that is fucking flawless.
I do want to mention too, if you want to get a chance to meet myself, Randy, Trevor, Riley, come out to our fucking Ghostorama event.
Yeah, no, Ghostorama is amazing.
We got 2 next year. We got the Bell Mansion in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then we got the Historic Beacon Club in Kalamazoo, Michigan, which that's my next video next week. But you will get a chance to not only meet people like us in this panel,
we can
other
hug
paranormal content creators, fucking do mediums, vendors, etc. Have a gay old time, as I say.
It's a jolly
and check
good
out,
time.
And check out an actual legitimately haunted location. Like, it's a blast.
Hey,
so,
nice.
Yeah, there you go. So there's the Bell Mansion one. Dude, if you have never, I have yet to be there, so I'm so stoked to come to this location. So this is our
Getting
first
to
one
meet
next year.
everybody, dude, is the best. That's how I met those dweebs. Those dweebs are fucking awesome, dude. Love you guys.
So this one's May 11th, and Braden, I will tell you, I will get you guys a booth. I will get you contact information to Dan. If you're a paranormal content creator, you get a booth for free at these events. So if you're interested, you can reach out to me, and I will get or Trevor, or Riley, or Randy, and we will reach out to you back. Yeah, we'll get you directed to Dan Holroyd, who runs these events. So I'm super stoked. I want to get as much people to these events next year.
Everybody needs to.
And if you want to get to know Dan, we have a live stream with Dan that is like 4 hours long. I think he's the Iron Man for our streams. I think he has the Iron Man stream, but like it's an awesome conversation.
That man did a triathlon with us.
Like
Dan's in my next video. He actually, I was actually gonna tell you guys this earlier, but we did an interview with him about Beacon Club. I was like, Dan, this can't go over like 10 minutes. Please don't make it.
Please don't do that. He's good.
He did good though. He only did it like 3 minutes. It was solid. He did phenomenal job. So you'll see Dan in my next video. We fucking love Dan. So
he's got
come to the fucking Ghostorama next year. God damn it.
Over like it seems like thousands of investigations. He is a fucking savant when it comes to paranormal, dog.
He's got the craziest stories, dude. You go one-on-one with him, you won't.
You'll never outstory that man.
Yeah. Butters, you are late. This is like the end of the stream. Butters, rewatch this shit.
The rewatch is so worth it.
The rewatch,
Butters
is worth it, 100%.
Butters came with us to the Bell Gunnis property.
Dude,
yeah.
Yeah.
That was fire.
Yeah,
I love
I
that
forgot to
one.
mention that was another one of my favorite investigations of the year. And actually, I think everyone
Highlights.
was posting today their highlights of like
Yeah.
YouTube, like of the year. And my best video this year was the Bell Gunnis investigation.
Oh, was it really?
So,
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was a really
Yeah.
good one. That was probably one of my favorites
That's a
too
good
from the
one.
year. Maybe not like the craziest like paranormal experience, but like it
Most-
was active
Most
and just
interesting.
most
Yeah.
interesting. Bell Gunnis was
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
No
Dude,
surprise,
so-
ours was the Asher Walton
She
house.
murdered her whole family.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Belle Gunnis is a beast.
Well, not axe. She didn't axe murder them.
I thought she axe murdered him.
No, dude. She would like get these men,
Feed him to the
come over,
pigs?
get well. If you want to know, just watch the
I-
video. Just
I
watch
was
the
gonna say,
video.
I
I
can't
don't want
remember.
to.
I might
No,
be
she-
like misrepresenting like something that I also heard about a different place where it's like I don't fucking
Yeah,
remember the name of it.
Butters,
though.
I gotta message you about that. I was just thinking about that when I seen you pop in because we were talking about getting you on the show. So we're gonna do that.
Fuck yeah.
Butters will talk your ass off about paranormal. I'll tell you that. Rainey and I know,
I'm gonna eat
but
it.
he has
Yeah.
a lot to say.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
cool. Butters is cool.
Hell yeah,
But
dude.
yeah,
I mean, every conversation we ever have is always different. It's always evolving, and the tangent train never stops at a station, and it is so
No.
much fun.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Randy.
You
So
can't
Randy
say
just
that
did.
anymore.
Randy just did a video. If you haven't checked it out, Randy did a
Eden
Trevor
Springs.
Riley. Yeah,
I
Riley,
went. Me and her went to Eden Springs.
I wasn't
Riley
there.
was fishing.
Oh yeah, Riley
Oh, yeah.
sucked. He was being a bitch. He didn't
That's where we
do it.
encountered the satanic crawfish.
Shit's coming soon.
You want to talk about that for a brief second? Your video.
Yeah,
shout it
Randy,
out.
I want to hear about your Eden Springs experience because it's always been fucking cool.
Well, yeah, I came out with a video just recently about Eden Springs Park. Debbie Boyer Smith is a wonderful person that gave us
The
a tour.
saint.
Yeah,
Love Debbie. Debbie's amazing.
Mhm.
Amazing person. Gave us a full tour of the whole place, and we spent a couple days there just full on investigating, pulling all the strings we could to try to, get the spirits to communicate with us.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that is out, and I'm gonna try to come out with a part 2 as well. So there'll be more for that.
I love that.
Location.
Place is wild. That place
keep in
actually
mind-
is more active than it leads on to.
Oh
Keep
yeah.
in mind, Randy and I went there, investigated like four. It seems like 4 or 5 times. I never
Yeah,
put mine
yeah.
out, unfortunately.
Things that I saw.
If you want my honest opinion, and please don't get mad,
yeah.
but I had to delete a lot of my footage from there because I had to save room for other investigations, and I didn't.
I just
I
didn't
wanted to
take the
put-
best videos there. Like the quality of my video was not up to my standard at that point. So I was like, oh shit, what do I do?
It's because he didn't have me to freaking hold his
and that's how it
hand.
was. Like we got some good shit, but like I held on to it forever, and I
I
knew
still
if I did it, it was gonna take forever, and I was gonna
Yeah.
be so behind on other videos, so I never put it out, and then I ended up having to delete most of the footage.
I did
and
the same
I never
thing.
put it out, so I was like, Rainey, put out a fucking documentary. Like,
That was also
'cause we-
before I decided
it
shorts
is-
were a thing.
Yeah, and I plan on going back there next year and do another investigation.
I wanna give it a whole
'cause
weekend,
Rainey and
for
I live
sure.
like 15 minutes away. Rainey lives like what, 10
you guys-
minutes away?
if
It's
from
a
you
here?
get
3-hour
okay.
drive for us.
Just let us know. We'll run down there.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sure
I
we'll-
and
I
then,
know-
like if we get a cabin too, like I will stay there at least 3 to 4 days if I can.
Because
push
now
it.
that Debbie isn't in charge of it, it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
To
She
get
gave me
in
she
contact.
gave Randy and I the contact information. I've never
She
reached
emailed,
out
yeah,
yet.
the new person
Yeah.
emailed me back and said no.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they told me no.
I
You,
have
wait,
no
you said
idea
I
why
want to do
either.
I want to do investigation. They said straight up no.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if it was the correct lady then because I like seriously, Debbie 100% was like, this place will always be a sanctuary.
Wait,
for
wait,
you
wait, wait,
guys."
wait. Did Debbie reach out to you and give you like?
No,
the
no, we
contact?
reached out
Yeah,
to Debbie and she
gave
gave
me
us
her
this lady's
contact.
number, but like it was like immediately after we asked, it was just a very stern no. And it's like,
What?
what? Why? Like, we've been
I'll-
here.
I'll message Debbie. I haven't reached out to her about doing it since she messaged me that.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'll
why
talk
we
to
haven't
her
gone
about
back, in all honesty, because we literally just got no.
Dude, that's weird, dude.
I had
Like,
a
what?
string. I was reaching out to a ton of Michigan locations,
right.
and I just got strings of no's or absolutely ridiculous terms. And I
Maybe
was
we
like,
weren't using the right technical jargon, but I really read it and I thought it was great.
bro, come on!
I know, that's why I'm
write
not
fucking
jocking you.
formal emails every single day for a living. Like,
It was professional as shit. I'm not taking anything away from that, but for some reason it might have been too professional because apparently they just didn't fuck with it.
yeah,
That's
there was
weird, dude.
reasoning
That's
behind it
was-
in the email, but I don't remember the full reasoning because, like I
mean,
said,
Did you say that Trevor might be shirtless? Is that why?
No,
I
maybe.
might have, and that's
He,
probably
he
why we
likes
got the email.
hugs.
I mean, I legitimately helped run the investigation there during Ghostorama, so like,
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't want me back.
That's very odd, though.
I
No,
stayed
yeah,
up
'cause
until
we
4 in the
would've-
morning with Debbie.
If we would have got the yes, we'd have already went there.
Yeah,
I
we would have been
guarantee
there
it.
probably a couple
Maybe
of times.
the new and I'm not,
No idea.
maybe the new lady like doesn't want anything to do with it. I don't know.
Maybe,
That's-
which I mean, it's
Which
understandable.
that's stupid, dude. If it is, 'cause
Yeah.
it was getting with the Ghostorama event there and everything. Like, dude, I was thinking
The
like, more
elemental
people are
that
gonna
probably
pour in
runs
here.
around there too, like that place needs that money, like not the money, but like really like the infrastructure to be built back up because they're keeping everything very original, which that does cost money. So like I want to see them thrive, but also it's like, why would you turn away the paranormal community when you have authentic train cars, authentic, like legit, all the old working like electrical and stuff in that pump out or the powerhouse and shit? Like, why would you just close that off?
And they're not, even if they fucking charge for it, dude. Like, even if they charge money,
I might have
Like, I
got
know-
her another place mixed up
I
because
still
she
think
actually never responded back to me.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Oh.
dude, I was like, she sent that to Randy and I was like, dude, if they change their mind about paranormal shit, I'm gonna reach out to Deb and be
can't.
like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, what? Why?
But I mean,
Why would you
it's-
have Ghostorama there and then just
no
pull the plug?
response is a no to me. If you ask
Yeah.
me, like
That is kind of like a no.
I'll reach out to Deb.
yeah.
I'll
Belgunnis, yeah, hook
reach
me
out
up.
to her.
I can get you this girl's contact information. I have her phone number. I have her email address. I got her first name, last.
We got
name. I can
screenshots.
track her down. I was kidding.
We can track her down. You know, feetfinder.com isn't a very far hop and a jump away from like, let me locate you.
But yeah,
shit.
you know, maybe you know people that we don't too. You know, maybe you know this person. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I
we've
don't-
never
I-
met.
I
I
don't
never
know
met
her.
the lady, so I have no idea.
I don't know.
I
who
only
the
know
hell
Deb.
she is.
Deb and like the OG crew.
That's the same as we
This
know
is-
as well. So
Belgunnis gets a hug every time. She
I don't know
goes,
if she
"Who's
really-
Belgunnis? He's a murderer."
she
look
wants
her
your
up.
money. She wants your money and she'll fucking whack you over the head.
Yeah,
and fucking
she's one of
bury you
those
in the
black
fucking
widows that
backyard.
she will bite and she will suck you dry.
What?
Do you know what a black widow is? Like they literally are.
Yeah,
in
my
money
mind
usually
went
and
right to the
murder.
gutter there. I'll be
Not
honest.
like gutter.
It's a spider. It's a spider.
Yeah, like she killed multiple husbands. Like
I
she
was gonna
was.
say,
a
yeah, you're talking about
stalker.
the murderer, the Black
murderer.
Widow.
Yeah, like that's how I interpret that because like the true
Yeah.
crime side of shit's actually pretty wild.
Oh,
Look at
there's-
how just
there's Belle right
absolutely
there.
manly she looks. That's the face of an ox.
Hell yeah.
I had to rip that off my mini.
You gotta- And he's got a pen. I love this dude.
Hell yeah.
I had to rip that off my mini. That's amazing,
I have a bunch of bell gun shit. Really,
dude. It's a very
no
very
idea.
intriguing true crime story. Like holy shit. Yeah, I knew it. I knew she was called the Black Widow. There's only very few women that kill, like that are like prolifically known to be terrible serial killers at that point, and she's like
Yeah.
top of the list, dude.
Yeah, definitely top of the list.
and she wasn't as well known because she's from the 1800s. So no one's like,
Yeah,
oh, we don't
because
give
it
a
was
shit.
so long ago. Like she
There you
wasn't
go,
feeding
yeah.
her family radiator fluid. She was legit murdering people. Like legitimately.
Dude, she was a crazy old bitch, dude. Crazy old bitch.
The old bat comes to fart.
Yeah, like Butter said, she's like the most prolific female serial killer of all time.
Yeah,
That's what they
100%.
say.
Dude, I don't doubt that.
it's
She
a
probably has more
wild
kills
story.
than we actually know too, because they probably
Yeah,
can't link
she probably
all of it
does.
to her.
I was
There's no way
literally
that she
talking
just gets that
to
good at
Randy about this, about like, what if they took a ground radar penetration to the property now and see how many bodies they could find?
More.
I feel like they would find more. Like
Have to.
honestly, I feel
She probably predated what they think because she just started getting sloppy. Because usually serial killers, when they do a good job and they kill multiple partners like that or people, they're like in the upwards of like double digits at that point, if you ask me. Because at that point they're bored of it. Their like mannerisms have changed, or they're legitimately like psychology says that they're trying to get caught now because they want to be recognized for what they're doing.
Right?
That's the scariest part too. Where it's like you can see the legit tracks that other serial killers have made, and that follows it to a T too. Like the psychology behind true crime is incredible.
it really is. It really is.
Like it makes me really
Riley's
wonder.
about ready to strangle and break his cat's neck right now.
Dude, he's being ridiculous. He's been sitting over here yelling at me for like 5 minutes.
Dude, Mr. Buttons is seriously the nicest, shittiest, meanest cat ever. Well, and by shittiest, he's not like shitty. He just likes to get in his litter box, and I'm not joking, scrape for, I don't know, 25 fucking minutes every time we try to record something. And it's like, dog, you need to get out. You're cleaning up. And then every time I try to leave, that cat bites me because he doesn't want me to leave.
He doesn't like people leaving my house.
No, he hates it. He loves attention. He will be up in your business and he will let you know. But then as soon as you turn around and you don't give him attention, it's fucking death bangs.
Oh, man.
And it hurts. That cat has fucked me up. And then he'll look at you and go, and it's like, you fucking pterodactyl cat, go the fuck away.
He'll do it.
Like, I don't need you Popeyeing me, dog.
Bro, what? Randy's dying over there.
It's one of those nights. A fucking on one. I love Buttons, but like, god damn it, he's a fucking furry asshole.
Yeah, those furry assholes. That's why we call him butts.
Yeah, he's 100% butts.
Oh,
Cats are wild.
they are.
Anyways, it's probably time to wrap it up, don't you think, guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jenna,
another
freaking
kitty.
yeah, that's my. That's my.
Jenna, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, that cat looks pissed.
We're trying to stream and you're fucking.
We're trying to end
God
this.
damn it.
Take the cat. Go yonder. What a way to end it. Holy fuck, there's another one.
Cat parade, cat parade.
All right, everybody get your animals. Let's just fucking hold them up. I promise this is PETA friendly. We are very good to our animals.
But hey, if you're new to Tommy and Randy, their links are down below. Make sure you follow
Seriously,
them.
goated.
Like all their
I don't know what I'm
stuff.
doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
If
Yeah,
you
they
like
are the
ghosts,
You like
mustache,
fucking ghosts? You like
Paranormal
ghosts?
dude, ghost swag.
I fucked up my shit, dude.
He fucked his shit.
You like fucking goddamn ghosts.
You like fucking ghosts.
Subscribe to every one of our channels.
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 You like fucking ghosts. There's a ghost right there.
I think
Where's
I'm
our heart?
turning Japanese.
Fucking
I think I'm
follow.
turning
Yeah,
Japanese.
guarantee you.
I think
If you want to fucking ghost, there's a hole right there for you.
that's
to
a
fuck.
ghost gushy. Fuck.
I don't even know. All right, I'll be serious now. Yeah, so if you guys really like this, go like our shit, subscribe to What Goes Bump every night.
Go like our shit.
Do
Yeah,
all that
send them
social media stuff with our
Do your
channels and
ritual.
stuff.
Go back to the mountains and do your rituals. The cult stuff is what we need. You need to like, subscribe, and you need to do it for all fucking three of us.
And we have 12 days to reach our $5,000 goal.
Road
So,
to 10K, baby.
help
We're
us.
we're rolling.
meet that Kickstarter. We'll give you tons of awesome rewards and awesome videos in the future because we're trying to document life after death.
The 21st, remember, Tommy's got a video coming out. I think that's right, 21st. Is that what we said?
21st, next Thursday.
Yeah,
and
my
next Thursday
ninja.
as well. Me and Trevor will be live on the Unseen Paranormal podcast with Eric Freeman Sims.
Fuck yeah, Power
We'll
Rangers Unite.
also have good friend Kindred
I know.
Paranormal on next week. So
Oh,
lots of
I
stuff
love
coming.
Kindred.
2024
So
is
you-
already getting booked. It's getting
won't say
crazy.
it.
We got an awesome lineup.
Say it.
I was gonna say, so you have a Mexican on your channel.
A little diversity, baby.
God damn it.
Well done.
We've hit every ethnicity. Don't you worry about that.
I
Oh
love
yeah.
Kendrick's one of
with all
my
that
We are a
said, folks,
non-exclusive podcast.
that's where we're gonna end it. So remember to keep your keep your ears and eyes open for really goes.
in the fucking night, my guy.
Ow.
Peace
I'm
out.
fucking sweating so hard.